3, 1.
Oh my gosh.
You're live. Welcome, folks.
Nice.
What's going on, everybody?
I like the map backdrop.
Isn't it nice?
So, unrelated yet totally related question for everybody in chat who was not involved in the conversation prior. We were talking about beans.
We were.
Franks and beans, to be
We were.
precisely.
Franks and beans.
And as we were
Thanks, buddy.
transitioning over, Ed said, "Roll that beautiful bean footage." I was at the grocery store yesterday or Monday, and we were standing in line, and it was like the line was down the chip aisle. So we're standing in the chip aisle, and I look over, and there's Bush's baked bean chips.
Yeah.
I'd try.
Chips.
Oh, I have seen them.
I have not seen those, but I would try those.
I'll try anything
I'm going
once,
to
but-
look for them.
I don't know if they're flavored like Bush's baked beans or if they are bean-based chips.
Oh,
You know
they're-
that-
There's only
Supposed to
one
be
way to
No,
find out.
they're flavored.
I'm sure they're flavored.
I'm
I'm almost positive.
I just don't know.
Either way would be cool.
Hey, if I find them, I'll let you know what they taste like.
Okay.
Fair.
They're a bean-based chip. Let's hear this out. Bean-based chip that also tastes like beans. Like the bean or Bush's baked
Hopefully it
beans.
tastes like beans if it's a bean-based chip.
But
No,
You know, I don't want
make
that.
it not taste like beans. There we go.
I don't want that in a chip format. You know what I mean? That's like the whole texture's thrown off there. Don't work that way.
I don't know. I like hippies, the hippies chips. My
Mhm.
husband hates them. He says they taste like generic chips.
It's like that
But I
commercial.
like them.
It's like that commercial. This is not how it works. Not how any of this works. Beans and chips and beans do not go together.
Yes,
No.
they do. Oh my gosh. Like growing up, plain just Lay's, like, or like the waves, just plain though, not
You ever
flavored.
had bean dip?
Dipped in
Like-
pork and beans. That is the way to do it.
It sounds
Fritos
so
and bean
gross.
dip, like the canned bean dip.
Dude, I love
Yeah,
that stuff.
Fritos.
Gross.
Oh,
Canned bean
stuff's so
dip.
good.
Gross.
do it.
Gross.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Hey,
Well-
Forts,
well,
I mixed that with the queso.
Sounds like it's
Sounds
just a
like a
Michigan
A
thing.
cheesy dip with the bean dip and everything and the chips.
That sounds a bomb.
That sounds terrible.
That sounds like a question of the day for tomorrow for a poll.
Hey, Ford, this must be a Michigan thing, huh?
Exactly.
Uh-oh.
All these other people don't understand.
All right, stop the
Weirdos.
presses. I don't have my notepad pen. I don't have my pen.
What?
Can't
Oh,
take my
man.
notes.
Here, I got a pen you can borrow.
Thanks.
I got a notepad here.
Thanks.
Here you go.
I have an X-Acto knife.
Well-
Well, pen over here.
I guess we'll have to. Oh. Aha! See? See?
That's the one
All
I
right.
just threw to you.
Extra
Hey,
thin.
Admiral,
Alright.
right here.
We all
That's
pulled
the one
out
I
our
just threw you.
notepad.
Notepad right here.
And there's comes a notepad. Okay.
I'm gonna. Okay,
Mine's
I-
open.
I
mine has
watched it.
gnomes.
I watched a video the other day on
That's awesome, Fortis.
Rocketbook, the reusable digital notebook. I'm totally
Okay.
buying one. Totally
Are you?
buying one. I'm gonna get rid of this pile of stuff.
So
You tell me how it works, because if it works good, I'll buy one too.
I have an Apple iPad with the pencil that's supposed to take over the paper, and I have not made a full transition from that.
Oh yeah,
Just-
I have a Surface with a pencil and yeah, still have my notebooks.
There's a John Wick quote for you with the pencil. All right. So I got a lot I want to get done before this night, and it actually might run a little bit over, depending on how long the fights go. But let's go ahead and get into the recaps and get into the session.
All right, that's probably fair. It's a reasonable recap. A lot crammed into last session.
Yeah, definitely was.
Oh right. So when we had started last session, we had just finished battling a whole bunch of undead outside of the
Wayside Inn.
All right, a human male behind the bar calls them over and begins to pour them drinks. They are offered rooms for the night for free as well, but Imag insists on paying the half-elf woman 10 gold pieces. Kendroth approaches the half-elf woman that seems to be the owner and asks if Valina, a red-headed elf woman, has stayed at the inn lately. She does not recognize the woman's name or description. Another patron hears Kendroth mention Leon and says that he is going to be going there to become a fisherman under Valdi Estepar. A human male brings them food. As he sets the plates down on the table, they notice under his ears he has a tattoo of curved daggers. As they eat, Neela begins to egg Sophia and Imag on into having an arm wrestling contest. The other patrons begin to make bets on it. It is an even match, but Imag's arm starts to give out and Sophia slams his hand down on the table. The excitement continues until they wander up to bed. In the morning, they eat breakfast and head towards Neverwinter. Imag and Sophia immediately head to the shop to collect their new green dragon armor that they had commissioned. They then spend some time shopping and running errands around the cities. When attempting to set up a meeting between the Emerald Enclave and the Lord's Alliance, Nil finds out that a lot of the Lord's Alliance is north in Icewind Dale. A Draugr is trying to build a Jardalin dragon, and they are attempting to stop him. Also, they hear that the druid in Thundertree has located the source of the twig blights overtaking the area, a tree in a ravine. But both should be able to send people to help and protect the mines. Hindroth speaks with Herman at the House of Knowledge and asks him if there is a way to rekindle the magic forge that was lost in Wayveco mines. He then shows Heron the book of the map embossed on the cover. Heron looks at it and says, "It is the map to the Sunless Citadel." The rumor is that it is the home of the Gulthias tree. It is a very powerful, but said it could be used for good or easily corrupted. He hypothesizes that it may be the sources of the twig blights and thunder tree that they had discussed earlier. And maybe they were going to use the bark, or that they might be able to use the bark of the tree to rekindle the flame. He cautions them about messing with the fruit too much. As Kindra is searching through his bag, Harem sees the puzzle box and cautions him to take it to Candlekeep quickly till Silvira Savicus, a tiefling sage, and
Sounds good.
the same warning about the shield. Kindroth thanks him, then goes to see Lord Master Atlavast to see if they have sent members to protect Mandolin. After hearing of all the rumors in Thundertree, the group decides it would be best to explore what is happening there. After an excellent night's sleep, they head out. They travel down the old road leading through a small village, Oakhurst. There are only a few things of note in the small town, including a small temple of Pelor and the blacksmith. They continue through until they come across a large ravine. On either side of the large castle marked pillars and graffiti written in Dwarvish warnings to keep out. On a pillar close to them, they find a rope tied. Imag climbs down the rope. Sophia rides Nil, transformed into a large spider, down into the darkness. Kindroth turns to Neela and says, "Are you going to insist on taking the corgi with you?" But he knew the answer before he asked. He ends up casting Fly, and Neela rides him down very awkwardly to the bottom, then he climbs down the road himself. The ledge that they land on is made of loose sand. Sophia and Nil see large rat tracks in the sand that go down some rough cut stairs leading down into the darkness. The small bones litter the ground, also look to be gnawed on by rats. They follow the stairs down. As they descend, they find themselves in a subterranean citadel. They are met by a cool breeze scented with dirt and rot. A large tower appears before them. As they walk towards it, Neela catches a glimpse of an oddly offset tile on the floor. She suggests that they walk around it. On the other side, they can clearly see it was a pitfall. Neela walks up to the large wooden door of the tower. She doesn't sense any traps, and Sophia walks inside. Scattered around the room are 4 goblin bodies. 2 other doors lead out of the room. Sophia sees a goblin pinned to the wall with a spear. She walks over to it and pulls it out. When she does, the body slumps to the floor, revealing writing in Draconic that says, Ashardalan. The name is instantly familiar to Imag. It is the name of an ancient red dragon. He is notoriously known for unorthodox methods to extend his life. As Imag is discussing this, Neil and Kendroff both see scratches on the floor in front of a section of wall. Almost like a door swings open there. Sophia manages to fit her fingers into a small crack in the wall and pulls on it. As it opens, there is an audible click. A large wooden needle comes shooting across the jamb of the door through Sophia's arm. Several of the needles are blocking the door from opening. Now impaled to the door, Sophia looks through the crack. She sees 3 skeletons begin to animate. That's what
Dun,
About
dun, dun. Indeed. Indeed. As Sophia is now impaled in a door jam, looking at 3 skeletons. But you're not going to be able to see the skeletons because it's behind a barrier.
Can't see anything. It's a black screen.
Sumat,
Bottom right.
you're in the top left corner. We're in the
Oh.
bottom right.
Got it. One moment. Coming.
How you doing, Camco? How's it going for today? I hope everything sounds good out there, music and all. As we zoom back into where we left off, per our recap is, yes, Sophia is staring down 3 skeletons with her arm jammed and impaled by wooden stakes, if you will, or needles, as they called it, in a kind of a trapdoor situation here, as these 3 skeletons are now animated. And it's usually about this time where I say, I need everybody to roll initiative.
I don't
feel
think
like I
I
should
like
go
your tone.
First, since my arm's impaled.
You...
Just-
You would think.
I think I react first.
I just want to check with everybody
No,
else.
I did not.
I just want to check with everybody else.
Ooh.
That's not bad.
Am I supposed to not have any of my stuff? Have we not short rested recently? Just checking.
I
It's
rolled an
fine.
8, but it didn't show.
I'm just saying.
kinda-
Well, I mean, we slept in.
I would
Yeah,
assume
in
that we slept. I mean,
Neverwinter.
it took us a couple days to get here from Neverwinter, so I would assume that we long rested at the beginning of last episode.
Okay, so somehow I used everything since we didn't attack
Right?
anything when
Am
we
I-
got in here, right?
Am I correct or am I wrong?
I think he must have not reset because I think the only spell
Yeah.
that got used were Wild Form by Nell and Fly by Kendra.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna quickly long rest.
Yeah, we didn't have any combat
Okay,
since
that's fine.
Undead at the Wayside Inn.
I just wanted to double check that I could whirlwind attack.
Up until
I
now.
was like, oh, I'm missing help.
Thanks, Cam.
that's fine.
Thanks, Cammy.
So Sophia is almost last, Nilmiller being right up there.
I rolled terrible.
But Kendros is the first one to notice the skeletons emanating as Sophia yells in pain, and he gets the top of the list.
Okay, so I get to go first.
Yep, fireball. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Fireball. I cast fireball. No. I actually think. Okay, so she's impaled on this spike, right?
Yep.
What can I do to get her arm off of it?
Well,
Is it as simple as just pushing her arm off of it, or do I have to cut the spike?
you have to cut the spike or break the spike, or ripping it through her flesh.
Ooh, that doesn't sound fun.
And where is it going? It's going through my
Through your
arm,
left arm.
like the forearm, right?
Yep.
Yeah, don't rip it.
Tis but a flesh wound.
Okay, because I have that axe, but I don't want to take your arm off by mistake.
Just don't roll one.
So I can't actually see into the room, right? Because you said there's a barrier, or
No, so
or we can't
the door-
we can't get into the room.
The door's a rotating door, right? So she pushed left, it went left, right? But it can go right
Yep.
and left. When it activated, it was a click, so it's kind of like now it's perpendicular to you, and then there's spikes that popped out to block the door jam, if you will.
I
She had
gotcha,
to have
okay.
her arm there.
Yeah.
So now it's through there. So you can see through there, but with the spikes in your way, There's a physical barrier to a degree.
Okay.
You could probably shoot in there, but
So-
we can't go in there.
I'm gonna try and cut through that spike.
Okay.
So I'm gonna swing that axe.
It's okay. I have plenty of health. You can miss. It's fine.
It's a 5 to hit.
5 does not hit. You actually hit the side of the door jam.
I'm new with these things. I do this stuff. I don't know about this stuff.
Says as Sophia is sweating on her brow as the mage is trying to swing this axe. Yeah, just inches away from her arm.
Dang.
Tang! As the skeleton shoots at Sophia. If I can pull it up.
She ducks and it shoots me.
Short bow. Make sure I'm not in close range. So technically, Sophia's kind of sitting right here, actually. Technically. So, yeah. This one right here is going to shoot Sophia with a short bow. For a 19.
That hits.
6 piercing.
Keep.
This one is going to swing a short sword at her.
Not my hand.
Like stabbing through air, but that's a crit.
Oof.
Oof.
Bring it.
And that's a max out of 6, plus I rolled a 6. So that's 12 total.
Rolling hot.
Rolling hot. He steps up
Careful, everybody.
to swing his sword. He's going to stab through. For a 7.
Oh, cool.
That's a miss. That brings in the king.
Okay, King, my sweet little baby boy. He's gonna. Whoa. Oh, he's trapped on the outside of the world. Oh, I don't even know what's happening.
No, what happened?
Oh.
He was standing next to you a minute ago.
What
I
happened
know,
to King?
What happened? I don't know. He teleported. He's.
How'd you get
going
over
to
there?
He's gonna come up here next to Sophia. He's gonna try to bite through it.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to bite through that needle.
Okay. So if I had to guess, it's probably about four of these needles.
Well, just the one that's holding Sophia.
Okay.
And because Kendros there, do I get packed tactics? He's 5 feet from it.
I give it to you. I give it. Spikes don't have an intelligence to be.
Whatever
I
know.
we can get.
But I give it to you. He distracted the spike when he hit the side of the concrete wall or concrete wall.
That's right. I scared it.
But it doesn't. The description doesn't give me.
I did 7 twos.
7.
I put 7 twos into that guy.
Okay.
It's probably
It
one of my
doesn't say it.
favorites.
20,
Nice.
24 does hit.
A 24 and a 23.
All right. Well, high. So 8 piercing rips the spike right out of the wall, but still in Sophia's arm.
Okay. Well, she's not being held anymore, which is good.
Yep. And there's a
Uh,
gap.
And
One spike down.
I guess he'll. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. He'll move. But he can't back.
And that brings it to Miss Featherbottom.
Well, I'm going to go here, I guess. I'm gonna hold my action. If Sophia moves out of the way and I can get a shot at one of these skellies,
Okay.
or if one of them, becomes available to me, I will shoot at it. I'll hold
Okay.
my action until then.
Just by the nature of how the door swings, you actually have this guy's in your target.
Oh,
All right.
is
So
he?
the door.
Oh.
Yeah. So let's say you got a pivot center in the center of a two doorway, if you will, and it's now sitting perpendicular.
Like him, like here.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll take a shot at him then.
You got a shot.
Do, do, do.
Just for. If I do this, the door's kind of sitting like that.
I think you're on the wrong layer.
Yeah, you're on the wrong layer.
Of course I am.
Hey, there we go.
There you go. Crossbow goes flying for 21. Hits the skeleton in the middle of its rib.
Technically,
For 21.
she's within 5 feet, so.
Yeah.
Sneak attack for a total of 21 damage. Paw bones.
Nice.
She's the assassin, I swear. One-shotting things. With a little crossbow is about that big.
That crossbow means business, man.
Really does.
She's firing number 2 pencils at people and killing them.
Shit.
Let's see. I think that'll be my turn. I really don't
Okay.
have much to do for bonus act. Well, need to do for bonus act.
All right. That brings it to Imag.
All right. So I am going to move to this side and fire at this guy in the back with my hunting bow, because I think that's probably my best bet at this point.
Okay.
22.
You got the range. You got the angle. You got the range. As he pulled the string back on his bow.
12 damage
Nice.
for attack number
22
1.
hits, 12 damage hits.
Attack number 2. I don't know if I need another 2, but here's number 2. 23 to hit.
Nice.
All bones to the floor. That did it.
Okay. So the first attack hit
And
and killed it.
9 to
And
the
then-
up.
Yeah, 9 to the one in the front.
Okay.
And that's good? Is he still standing?
He's barely standing. He's holding on.
He's
The
holding
armor's
on-
pretty much holding him on, and a little bit of magic got left.
All right, I'm gonna war priest for another attack, just so that we can just get this done with.
Okay.
23
Nice.
That does it.
and 7 damage.
That does it.
Darn
Yeah.
it, I wanted to stab him with a spike.
Oh,
Yeah,
wrong person.
Hey.
Wrong
I'm
person.
dead.
Wrong person. Oh my goodness.
Died of tetanus.
And somebody clipped
Told you.
that.
I told you to cover the room. The
I-
wound. Now you got.
No, that was the one I was aiming for.
It bounced off the skeleton into Sophia's eye.
That'd be
It,
a hell of
it
a
had nothing
one.
to do. It had nothing to do with the arm wrestling,
nothing to do with the arm wrestle. All right.
and that clears combat.
Sophia turns to Kendroth like immediately,
And
like
and
with
I'm
a
I'm gonna
spike in my arm.
and I'm just gonna like look at her out of the corner of my eye while I'm shoving the axe back into my bag of holding. Like
Can you pull this out?
Perhaps we want someone that can heal it. I don't know if this is going to cause anything, but sure. And I'll pull it out nice and slow.
Nice and
Twisting
slow.
Low.
I'm a
and
wizard. I don't know anything about medicine.
Yeah,
only
and
got
as
a
you
plus
pull it
2.
out, I'm gonna touch his, touch his arm with, my staff.
I thank you.
10 points of healing.
There you go.
Yeah, you could
And
say
then-
I was holy for a second.
You were holy. But you're no longer holy. You
And then
weren't
King,
worthy.
King, oops, sorry, wrong thing. King
Holy
walks up
enough for
to,
my deity to
Kendroth,
heal me. Hey.
holding the spike and looks at it, and looks at Kendroth and looks at the spike.
Just sitting there with his head cocked and his ear flopped. Like, what are you doing with that?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That-
Then I'll drop it on the floor in front of him.
He's gonna pick it up and like trot off with pride.
Is there anything else in that?
With my blood
Was it?
covering it.
Yeah, so real quick, you check the skeletons. You pick up roughly about 60 arrows in total. Still have his quiver, and you see pouches of silver and gold at 20 silver pieces and 10 gold pieces. In the quivers, you see a special kind of ivory cut arrow, and by common knowledge, just for sakes, it is a +1 arrow.
Oh, I'll take the +1 arrow. I'll take that.
How much gold were in the bags, by the way?
10 gold, 20 silver.
I'm also gonna refill my arrow pouch. Apparently that's gotten
Okay.
a little low.
So just to set the setting, you came into a circular kind of a tower shell. The roof is collapsed, but it's all like underground, so it doesn't have. The roof is kind of a hewn kind of stonework. There was 4 bodies laying around, and you have the door you came in plus the 2 doors on the opposite sides of the tower. Just to set the scene again.
So there's +1.
And
How many-
there's nothing on the walls in this tower except for the name that was scratched behind the goblin, right? Like there's no runes or decoration or anything.
That's correct. Just the ruins you saw.
And just one +1 arrow?
Yes.
I guess I'll go over to this door and investigate it. For any traps.
Yes, please.
And I keep my staff of healing at the ready just in case.
I'll be next to you.
I'm gonna stand back a bit.
So you look up and down the door, trying to find any kind of mechanism that could be a trap, and you do not see anything that could resemble any to be a trap.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same on this door too.
If she doesn't see a trap, then I'm gonna go over and try to open it.
My gosh. It's going slowly downhill, people.
There's a door there. Yeah, again, you don't see anything like a mechanism or anything that can trigger a trap or anything.
I'm pretty sure I don't see anything, guys.
Okay, then I open this door. Open.
Do you want a javelin to push it open with?
Oh.
She's gonna be
No.
inherently afraid of doors now.
You...
I mean, Ken dropped and you have something in common since he was like, oh wait, no, sorry, that was Strahd. Talking you.
As you open a door and through your dark vision, you see masonry walls, about 20-foot wide hall, in poor repair, crumbling down from the one side. The far end has collapsed, filling in the southern section with rubble. The western wall is much better shaped than the outer walls, and it holds a stone door with a rear-end dragon carved in relief on it. The door has a single keyhole situated in the rear-end dragon's open mouth.
There's a keyhole in a dragon's mouth.
Mhm.
Okay. Anybody have a key for a keyhole with a dragon's mouth? Nope. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
I can stick my arm in it.
We have
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh,
we have a rogue among us.
well, you could attempt to pick that
Well, if
lock,
you look
or we could
around,
attempt to look for the
surprisingly,
key.
she's just like hiding behind this corgi.
I don't see a rogue. Where's the rogue?
Hold on to your butts.
Hold on to your butts.
Pin. Hello.
Well, if you'd like to try to pick it, we can try and pick it, or we can try and go around.
You shouldn't pick
I mean,
butts.
there is another door. Perhaps the key lies elsewhere.
Mm-hmm. We know what's in that hallway, so we could investigate the other door.
All right. Other door. I'll be the certified door opening device.
I think it's fine.
Device.
I think.
Yeah, I'll open it. It's fine. Open.
Open, says me.
Wait, did you try the door? Is it locked?
Oh,
He said open.
well, it's either
Good.
open or it's locked.
You see the same masonry stonework and a long hallway with a door at one end. 2 doors on the sides of the hall.
All right. I'm going to enter and glancing around for unstable earth.
Okay.
And,
The
things
floor
of
is just tiled cobble and stonework. At one time, it probably was a magnificent looking floor, and as well as Citadel itself. But years have gone by. But you are stable to walk through the floor as you walk through. You can hear your
I'll
echo of
follow through.
footsteps. Okay.
All right. Um,
I don't think I'm supposed to see
What-
into this room.
what do we hear?
You know, assume that you don't see it. Just block it out of your mind.
Okay.
Um,
That's right. You don't have dark vision, do you?
I do, yeah. My goggles.
Yeah, she
Wait.
got night vision goggles.
What room you're not
Yeah.
supposed to see in?
Through
think
the
he's
through the
just one
door
of the
at the end of the hall.
Yeah, at the end of the hall, we can see through it, so we didn't know if maybe that door is supposed to be open or what.
I stepped ahead and moved some stuff. You're right.
okay, so
That
we're
was
gonna.
the
Doors-
reason he was
door-
saying that.
The door's closed. The door's closed.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna listen to the door on the left. Anything in there?
South side.
Yes, south side.
And I'll do the same one for the one on the right.
Go ahead and roll both of you perception.
16.
And with a +8 modifier.
Nice. Oh,
I've rolled nothing but 2s because I have a +3 on my initiative. I had a 5, so that's a +2. On my healing roll, I rolled a 2. On my perception, I rolled a 2.
Struggling again.
the only thing you hear is your own breath in your.
All right. Same for me. With my 16.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Does the door look trapped?
Are you asking me? You're gonna roll that
Yeah.
look.
Okay, sure.
I'm gonna let's see if I can do better than a 2 this time.
I gotta. Yeah, it's fine. Looks fine. I'm opening the door.
I rolled a 1. I investigated this door.
Nowhere you look around the door, you don't see any kind of mechanisms, no keyhole, nothing that looks like it will be locked or trapped.
Okay.
Amag, there's a door here. You can't even find a doorknob.
I'm opening. I'm opening the door. There's no.
But you can't find the
Traps, that's
doorknob.
Oh well. Can somebody show me where the doorknob is so I can open this door?
He's just gonna push on it. He's gonna lean against it and push.
Yeah.
Like
So you go to turn the doorknob, Imag, and it is locked. What were you doing?
I hadn't done anything. I just investigated the door. I wasn't opening anything by myself. I'm just like, okay, this one doesn't seem trapped. If somebody wants to try to open this door,
Sure. I'll be the door opening guy.
All right, you're opening that door.
The party wants, the party gets.
Door opens up, and all you see is a old chamber, empty, all but littered of rocks and debris.
Are we sure this is where we're supposed to be? I feel like every place we've been to so far has had way more bad things in it than this. So it seems strange.
you know, I
this is
don't
the
think you should be
information.
voicing that concern.
That Harem gave us. This is
All
the
right.
information that was in the book. So
Then this is where we're supposed to be. I'm just.
It
making
makes
sure
you
we're in the
feel
right
any better,
castle.
IMAG. It's a large building, IMAG. If it makes you feel any better.
That
It is a citadel.
Just making sure we're in the right room. There doesn't seem to be anybody here. Where's the party?
I'd
Okay.
like to investigate that room. Said empty room.
Said empty room.
Yeah, for what you see, it's just little rocks and things of that nature. It's empty.
It's empty. Okay.
Neela, that door is locked there in the hallway. I don't know if you want to fiddle with it, but it's locked.
I can try fiddling with it.
That's what
King's
Corgi
really
said.
King is really excited.
She's like, she finally gets to pick a lock.
He smells something behind the door.
We are what 40 session in. I think this is the second
Yeah.
lock she picked.
Hey, nice.
Nice.
Ooh. You try and try and try again, and you hear a click.
You're
And
filled
then
with
I go,
needles.
it's unlocked.
Oh, well, that was
Sophia
good.
will open this
I'll-
door.
I give you, I give you
For
what I'm
you.
reading. They gave that a DC of 20.
Why?
Just an FYI.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
There's got to be
That
something.
is that is way high.
I can
Alright,
understand
so
that
I'll
for
turn
like
the door
a
handle.
lock, but
And then
Okay.
push it with the great axe slowly open.
All right, she pulls out the MyCast piano axe and creak as it opens up. Inside is this 10-foot square chamber is hewn with stone. It contains an upright keg fashioned of rusted iron. Rusted
A
pipes
keg?
lead from the keg to the floor.
The hot water heater.
It's a mechanical button. Alright, I will take a step in.
Okay.
And check out this keg.
It looks like a keg and it looks like some liquids in.
and as he's investigating the keg, I'm gonna look over at Neela and give her a grin, and then I'm gonna slam the door shut.
It's a regular keg, right? And it has a cork, or they call it a bung on the top.
Mhm.
And you have these pipes that come out and they go into the floor. And the iron bands around this are so old that they're rusted. As Neil
Can I
Merck shuts
discern
shut
what
the
it's
door.
for?
As Neil Merck shuts the door on you.
I immediately, when that door closes, kick it. She's like, nope, not getting trapped. Kick.
But which way did the door open? Did it open into the hallway, or did the door open into the room?
It will open into the room. Or, I'm sorry, into the hallway.
Oh, okay.
You cannot discern what this keg's for.
Alright, I'd like to kick the door.
No, backing up.
No, you go back. You stand there. You don't know I'm kicking.
I figured as much. I'm pretty sure.
All right, let's do it. Well, she's kicking the door. Let's do a Sophia's strength versus dexterity of Nilmerk, or he gets smacked in the face with a door.
Not too bad. It's 13. A good chance.
You want just a dex check, or do you want a saving throw?
Yeah, let's do a saving throw. That's a good idea, actually.
Fuck.
Yeah, 1d6 as it almost breaks your nose.
Who rolls the d6?
Fuck.
Sorry, no.
Jeez. There it is. The door swings open, cracks Nilmerk right in the face.
Wham.
You know Sophia gets max damage every time.
Son of a bitch.
The one time I get max
Take a
damage.
joke.
You get make damage all the time.
Sophia sees you just probably on your butt, and runs over to you. I'm sorry. I thought I was gonna die. She's like traumatized for traps right now.
I get I get knocked back here. I'm on my butt and my nose is bleeding.
And I'm over here like just freaking out, tending to you.
Can we see the liquid? You said it's full of liquid.
It's rusty.
I don't know if I trust that
What's
liquid.
it? It's what? It's a wooden keg
but-
with rusted steel bands on it. Is that what it is?
Right. So keg has the bands around it, right? So
Right,
it's
right,
so
right.
old, it's rusted, but it has these pipes
Coming
that
out
come
of it.
out and they're connected to it. Yeah. So
To the top?
so Sophia sloshed around. No, it's coming from the bottom sides, and they
Okay.
go down into the floor, and they're connected into the floor, and they're connected to the keg. Sophia sloshed the keg around a little bit. It made it slosh sound like there's liquid in it, but it's not removing itself from being connected to the piping.
Okay.
There is a cork or what they call it, a bung
Right.
on a beer keg on the top.
So I'll pull that open, I guess.
Pour the cork up.
Yeah, to pull the cork up to see what the liquid is. Oh, Jesus.
Oh no, roll for initiative.
No.
Now's the time to slam the door closed.
Everybody roll. Everybody roll for initiatives as
I'm Ag.
I can't help you.
Kendra.
I have one good roll. Everything else has been 2s and 3s.
I screwed up. I didn't
Hey,
click myself, I guess.
If you're gonna roll a 1,
I'll try.
and as
Yeah.
a wizard,
Fair.
make it on initiative.
Because as a wizard, anything else can kill the party.
You can make that 21 a 10 if you'd like.
okay. So
That's
what
good.
pops out is an ice method and a steam method.
Ooh.
Told you it was a hot water heater.
It was. It probably made water.
Hot and cold water.
Yeah. Told you.
Indeed.
I was not wrong.
They were on their honeymoon and you had to wake them up.
Is this?
Sorry,
Is
I'm
this
just
the
realizing
version of
that I
reading the
rolled the
game?
highest initiative, and I'm going to close the door.
Is is King gonna get on this fight?
Oh, I did do. Oh, I didn't. Oh, okay. I rolled 22 for Neela and 18 for King, but I didn't select him.
Gotcha. I see it. 22 for Neela. And King was 18. All right. So yeah, Neela gets first crack at this thing as she slams the door.
I want to. I really want to slam the door. I'm just telling you that.
Question: is the door broken?
No, it's not broken.
Darn it! Didn't kick it hard enough.
I hear the sound
It's
alert in my
broken.
head. I hear the sound clip in my head. What you touch? Did you touch something?
Yeah.
I guess, do they
What'd you
appear to be hostile?
Yes.
Okay.
We rolled
Ooh, yeah.
initiative.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. It could be like talking, like riddles. You don't know.
Riddle me this.
I didn't want to axe somebody in the face
Riddle me this.
when we're trying to, negotiate. I guess. Is this the ice one right here?
That is the ice one.
Okay, I guess I'll come over here to see the ice one, and I'll try using. I guess I'll use magic missile. No, I'm gonna save myself. I'll just use my crossbow.
Okay. Number 2 pencil goes flying through the air.
17 to hit.
17 does hit. and I will give it a sneak attack. I would. So it's 13 damage.
Nice.
For the sake of keeping it moving, it shatters into ice particles. It was close enough.
Yay.
Okay.
Close enough. That brings it to King if Neela was complete.
I don't think I want him fighting that. I don't know if it'll hurt him or not. Yeah, I'll hold him back.
Okay.
He'll stay here. If something comes out, he'll attack.
Okay.
Something.
That brings it to the steam.
Excuse me.
Anything like that.
And you guys are nice and lined up like a bowling alley as this meth reaches back, takes a deep breath, and blows out hot steam in a 15-foot cone.
Oh shit!
That sounds like a breath weapon.
That does sound like a breath weapon.
Right, definitely. So it's kind of narrow by the doorway. So I won't hit King, but it's going to hit Sophia, Nil, and Imag, and Neela. Everybody roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Do Imag and I get advantage to that?
Not advantage. You get resistance to the damage.
Is it resistance to the damage?
It's resistance.
Yep.
So
Hi,
you take
Mac.
half. You're gonna take half damage, and at the
Hey,
very most, you
18.
would take half damage.
Why would it be half damage?
It's a breath weapon.
Resistance.
If it's a breath weapon.
If it's a breath weapon.
But it's not poison. Ah, you get advantage on the saving throw. I see.
Yeah,
Okay,
they get.
yes.
Oh yeah, it's yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, they don't
Okay.
get resistance on that. They only get
Yeah,
they get advantage. Sorry.
You have
Oh.
advantage on saving throws against the frightful
Oh, I thought it was
presence
resistance.
and breath weapons
Yep. So
of dragons.
Oh, okay.
Of dragons. Oh, okay, so
Breath
never mind.
weapons of dragons. So
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So 5.
Okay.
we won't get technical.
Of dragons. Okay. Nomurg. 14 points of damage. Imag got a face full of it. 14 damage. Neela. 7 damage. And Sophia, using Imag as the block, it gets half damage of 7. Ding, ding,
Nice.
ding, ding.
Nice.
And that brings it to Sophia.
Cool. She will jump in the room and take a swing.
So you're standing
Might
on a
get to
keg.
the piano. Yeah, like in the area.
Fair. It's 5 by 5 foot. So you're tight. Swing with the My Cat's piano. As it goes meow. Meow.
12.
Ooh. Ooh, that one. Hits.
Woo. For 6. But that
6
was
slash.
2. It actually is now a 5.
Nice.
Somehow
11
it
points.
went down.
11 points of damage as you slice into this creature, this magical created creature.
No, it was literally just 5 damage for that.
Oh, you roll twice.
Why did it roll twice?
I reroll on 1s and 2s,
Oh.
but I keep
Oh.
whatever the second one is, and I rolled a 2 and then the second time I rolled a 1. So
Gotcha.
It
And,
just
and you
technically-
only get to re-roll it once, right?
yes,
Yeah,
it's
that's-
whatever the second one is, no matter
That's
what.
it.
So
Okay. I'm assuming that ends your turn.
no, I'll swing at it again.
Okay.
Back swing.
Meow.
Yeah, he gets a second attack.
Nice.
That makes contact.
For
Nice.
13. That looking better.
That's better.
You know what?
I've never seen
That's-
single digits on this weapon.
I'll tell you what, that's close enough. Just for sakes. Just for the sakes. Just cause. That was close enough.
That's a
It's
challenge.
down.
Boom.
Combat is over.
The steam fizzled.
Steam fizzled out as your skin is burning hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Somebody else can
So
open
as
the next door.
So as I might got finished looking into the keg, there was 5 tiny sapphires. You could tell they're magical in nature. Probably what caused them to spawn. Just to fast forward a little bit, Kendall's going to get an idea that this is probably a magical water kanchi. And you're using the sapphires to bless, if you will, enchant the water. These are probably its protectors.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know what any of that
So-
means. So, arcane stuff. Got it.
Mhm. So, real quick though, the 5 tiny sapphires are worth 10 gold piece each.
I'll give them
Note
all
that
to
whoever
Kendra.
takes it.
And give them all to Kendra.
Okay. It's funny, and it's funny how it's written, right? It's used to bring the magic that bounds the nymphs, and it was called an order enchanted, but it doesn't tell me what the magic is. It's just magic. I'm assuming it's a summoning magic. So if you try to use a sapphire for something, we'll have to talk to that. Maybe I let you summon these 2 creatures again.
Okay, so they are magic sapphires.
Yes. Yep. So just note that I had to rewrite some item description on that. I think I might allow the summonings of these 2 creatures.
Okay.
That'd be cool.
They're only half CR anyways. That steam breath weapon is pretty nasty though.
Yeah, it is.
I wrote,
All right.
I wrote to be determined in there.
Very cool. All right, back in the hallway. Everything seems quiet.
Except for Neela.
Sorry.
Somebody else can try that door. I'm gonna stay over here.
Hey Neela, can you check it for traps?
Sure.
Before I get my arm impaled again?
It was funny though.
For you, she looks down at her arm. That hurts like hell.
As you look around, you see no indication of a lock or any kind of mechanism to trigger a trap.
Alright.
I think it's good.
Alright. I'll do the same thing on this door. Turn the knob and push it open with the great axe.
Go for it.
No trust.
Sophia.
Okay. As you open the door, since I already moved the bar earlier, it opens up to a crudely executed symbols and glyphs scribed in bright green dye decorate this large and irregular shaped crumbling chamber. Y'all can come in for the dimensions. There's a large pit in the center, shows evidence of a recent fire. Metallic cage in the middle of the southern wall contains a gaping hole and stands empty. A small wooden bench draped with green cloth is next to the cage. Several small objects rest on it. A bedroll lies near the bench, and the sound of whimpering comes from inside. And I actually want to rewrite that.
Hey, Dom.
The whimpering is not there.
Okay.
I read it too quickly, but there is a
bedroll there.
bedroll there, and there is a body in there.
Okay.
I will
Actually-
investigate the body. Slowly. And cautiously.
Weird.
Just one second.
Is that bedroll in the cage or in the room?
It's in the room.
Okay.
It's right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
You get to notice that there's breathing in the bedroll.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh gosh.
I'll poke at it.
I'm not going to do that for the rest of the night. I heard that first. Boom! It's kind of an intelligent-looking kobold that you see. And he looks scared. Why you poke me? Why?
Are you okay?
I'm hurt. They killed my wormling.
What's a wormling?
Baby dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's like a dragon without legs or arms.
Should I cover up my scale mail?
Um, who's they?
The goblins. The goblins. They stole him. He kept him in that cage, but he got out. He was a beautiful white wormling. Killed them all.
The wormling killed all the goblins.
Yep. And you notice this kobold has massive scars across his body, face, his chest area, his arms.
Do they look like they were caused by, like a creature attacking him, or like torture?
No, it looks like a creature attacked him. It looks like claw scrapes.
Okay. Okay. What's on the table?
There was a small wooden bench draped with a green cloth. There was a large pit, so it's evidence of a recent fire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that's the bench with the green cloth.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said several small objects rest on it, so I'm assuming probably like bowls, maybe a candle,
Okay.
food in nature.
So it
Food
doesn't seem like anything significant.
No, just like food utensils.
I guess I'll inspect the fire pit.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like a recent bonfire has been here. But go ahead and give me investigate or. Yeah, give me investigation. There's two ways I could have went with this, but
19.
very good. So you do notice in the cage are small white scales from a dragon kind. Nothing could be useful for crafting or anything, but there was evidence of a white dragon of some sort there. Looking around the walls, the crudely carved how I worded that, symbols and glyphs are actually making up, and I believe you have Draconic language.
Yes.
So you get a word or a sentence out of it that reads, "Here there be dragons." The metallic cage is all but destroyed because it got a big gashed into it. Yeah, and that's about it. The fire pit, ashes are shifted to, whole char. Yeah, it's found to hold charred bits of cold bones and armor.
Okay.
And I take that back. The bench that Imag looked at it looks like it serves like a tiny altar. What you see is basically containers of green dye, a paintbrush made of goblin hair, and 4 tiny jade figurines of dragons.
I definitely pick up at least one of those dragons. It's going in my pocket.
Okay. All right. So each one is just for note. There's 4 of them, and each one's 15 gold worth.
Yeah,
Sophia would like one for the house.
And Kendra, poking through the fire ashes, looking at the bones and the armor, finds another one. in the fire.
Okay.
I'm only taking one.
And I guess
so
I guess since I was looking, I'll hold the dragon up and say this was oddly in the fire pit. And I'll hold it up and I'll notice that everybody's got other ones on the table.
We used to, and Meebo speaks up, and we used. So I was a tribe of keeper of dragons, and now I'm the sole occupant. The goblins have killed us all and left me because I was the keeper of the dragons. But those wretched goblins stole Calrax, our dragon. So that's Calcryx. That was the white dragons he mentioned. If you promise to get my dragon back, I can show you the way. I'm assuming you're here for the druid that's in the basement. Well, I shouldn't say basement. He calls it the grove.
That gets my ears to perk up. Druid, you
Humans.
say?
Yes. He gives the fruit to the goblins to give to the towns, and the seeds of the fruit spawn monsters. Many
So much story.
Event-
People.
I'm giving it too quick, I know. And many humans have come down this way for revenge. Hey Dom, how we doing? Of course, I could always look over and give a edit that through the week there.
I'm doing bullet points now.
Gotcha.
So which way did your dragon go?
They took him.
They took him out of the citadel, or they took him down into the grove.
Checking. Citadel.
out of the citadel.
Let's rephrase that because I gotta speed up. They took him to the grove.
Okay.
Okay.
We can actually literally spend 4 or 5 sessions here. I'm trying to
Right.
just dissect the flavor.
And before we head out, I'm gonna grab one of those dragon scales from the cage. I know you said they're not for crafting and stuff, but I collect, a dragon scale of each color. Technically it's a crafting thing, but it's just to put one onto, a necklace each of each kind. So not to do anything magical with.
Okay.
Okay.
What is your name?
My name is Meepo.
Okay.
Meepo. Meepo.
And there's
How
nothing
I
in the
spelled
cage.
it.
Nothing
Glad
in
I
the cage.
didn't misspell it.
Just some weight scales. Just some small weight scales.
Okay. Where do these doors lead to, Meepo?
Which door are you pointing at there, bud?
The south one. We'll go to the
I think
south
he's
one
talking about
first.
any of them.
Yeah, any of them, but just trying to get our way through.
And okay, so he says that's just the food for the dragon. That's the, if you will, the pantry. That's where we stored the food for him.
All right, and
Called
over here?
Dragon Chow.
Dragon
Empty
chow.
room. That's empty room. Your way to the grove is over here. It's over here. Over there, it takes you deep into the first layer of the citadel.
I didn't see that ping.
Would you like to come with us?
Yes, I can show you the way to the grove. It's not easy to find. It is not easy to find.
Okay.
That
Well,
would be
that's fine.
very helpful.
Let's follow you
We'd
to the
greatly
grove.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Definitely. We trade. I show you way. You get my dragon back.
Deal.
Yes. Very good.
Crosses my fingers.
I said it, not you.
Yeah, we'll see about dragon. Okay.
Why do I have a feeling this is going to turn into like another a go? What was it? What was his name? Nillik?
Gobbles.
Oh,
Gobbles.
gobbles.
Thank you, Gobbles.
Meepo.
Poor Gobbles.
Poor
Poor
Gobbles.
gobbles.
This is Meepo. Come on.
Well, Gobbles
Okay,
attacked us. I'm
His
sorry,
name-
Gobbles.
His name will live on forever.
So he takes off pretty quickly
Oh boy, chase him.
down the hallways.
Follow.
Come.
I'm
Come.
coming. I'm coming. Golly almighty.
Oh, okay, I'm trying to run a map for a screen. Got it.
Just make sure I cleared some of the. Okay. And he comes up in here.
What's this?
So this is a dry fountain. Dust and odd bits of stony debris and rubble lie scattered on the floor. An ornate fountain is built on the eastern wall. The cracked and stained, the fountain's overreaching carving of a diving dragon retains its beauty. Relief carved stone doors stands on the western wall. And the western door, he points. He said, "That's the old sanctuary. There's skeletons in there."
All right, then. Do we need to go that way?
Is this? Yeah.
No. Hey, continue on. Continue on.
Okay. Okay. I mean, if we can go in there,
Um,
we can get rid of your skeletons for you, probably. But we don't need to go in there. We don't need to.
Skeletons in the closet.
But Meeboot says, "This fountain is magical. You speak a word. And it gives you something. Something different every time."
You
I
spurred the
whisper.
word.
So he writes down in Draconic is the only really language he can write, and he shows it to the
I can
group.
read it.
And only Kendroff can read it.
Sophia
Okay.
Sophia can read it also.
As I type it into the chat.
Okay, so Kindroth will be, so you speak it to the fountain.
Yes.
All right.
It'll-
So I guess
it'll be-
I'll look at the fountain and say, "Let there be fire."
And just then, a reddish liquid begins to pour from the diving dragon's mouth into the fountain area.
Okay. I guess I'll pull I'll pull a flask or two out of my alchemist supplies.
Tell me what you need. These are potions of fire breath. It will come in handy.
Potions of
Do I
fire
have
breath?
any?
How many can I fill?
As many as glass bottles you got
Oh, really?
or want to use. It's a whole fountain's worth.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Oh
Ooh.
my. Let's see. How many bottles do I have left?
I have an iron pot.
Can you read it?
I'm gonna pull out a bottle of ink
I'd pull out my
and dump it out.
Amiibo looks astonished by this. Why such good drinking water?
Oh no, D&D
Oh, I was
Beyond
like,
just
"You
went
want
all
some?"
wonky on me. I think it said I have 8 bottles left, but I can't tell now because D&D Beyond is all wonky on me. But anyway,
I would empty my flask, but jeez.
I have. Ooh, you know what?
Vampires, I'm telling you.
I have 2 spare water skins in the bag of holding.
Oh, well then I keep my ink.
Who's
Does
it?
does Kindroth see her with this bottle of ink?
She was about to dump it. Amiibo was trying to reach out to drink it. So you do see it as she pulls back, as you pull out water skins.
And I'm gonna look right at her. Where did you get that, Neela?
In Neverwinter.
Hmm.
It's true.
All right, I'm gonna I have 2 water skins. I'm gonna fill up with this stuff since the fact that I don't need it since I always resort to good berries.
Okay. Neela, roll deception.
It's true though.
I'll give you advantage on the deception.
Okay, advantage. I'll roll again.
And then Kendroff, roll wisdom.
I'm trying. D&D Beyond is all sorts of wonky. Here, let's see.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. My wisdom is +1. So let's just do that.
That's
not.
not good. That's
Did
not
I
good.
really? I don't know. I don't know if that. Am I? Huh? What?
You rolled a straight 1? A straight 2?
What? I don't
That's
even trust that.
Well,
Can you
fair.
do it
Let's say
again?
let's say you got an inkling that because she's batting her eyes with a big old grin smile. Something's funny,
I,
but
don't know, I did get it. Neverwinter. I am telling the truth. And there was somebody, and winter, ever winter, you'll never know.
So I posted
It's
the
a half
link
truth.
for the potion of fire breath. I think everybody sees that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead, tally up how much you're collecting. You've got to write it on the side. As Meepo continues running down the come.
Right, I'm gonna fill. I filled the whole pot.
Trap there.
So we skip over the trap when we don't get in trouble.
Where's the trap?
Halfling troublemaker. We got a trap.
Where is the trap? Is it in front of him?
Oh, right there.
T. I like that.
There's a trap.
You can't miss it.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're 20. They're big 20-foot deep pits. Doesn't say me how to get around them. So yeah, since he pointed out, there's ledges on the side you can walk around. And the room opens up to cobblestone floor. It contains 2 trapped doors blocked open by iron spikes on the northern wall. The northern wall holds a dry fountain with a overreaching, diving dragon. A faint, rotten stench pervades this room.
I'll ask
So-
him. Is it the same words that we speak into this one?
And he writes down words on a piece of paper. Different words, but bad things happen. And he shows you the words. But don't speak.
I suggest we don't. I suggest we don't speak.
At this moment, I don't know Draconic.
I take the piece of paper from you and I rip it up. He said it's bad. Don't say those words.
Did you want to know what they said?
No.
Sorry. Wrong way. Ink made me drunk. Ink made me drunk. He didn't drink the ink. Get them here. So, long story short, I could play each room. There's some treasures and stuff. We can backpedal later, but he's basically going to drag you throughout this labyrinth of a citadel. Get you into this room. That's where he's heading. So let me move you guys. Unless you guys can see that.
Cannot
Where
see
I'm-
it.
No.
Cannot see that.
Copy that. Just stay still.
I'm lost.
Hang on, I'll fix you.
Top. left.
Lost.
Top left.
Up
Lost.
corner.
Lost. Top left. Do we want to take a quick restroom break?
Sure, we can do that.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Let's make a real quick.
Yeah, I had to restart D&D Beyond. It was doing all sorts of wonky stuff.
You want me to toss up the be right back
That's
screen?
no fun, buddy.
Or are we all set?
Nah, I'll sit here and talk to chat. What's
You
going on,
talk to me.
chat? Yeah, I'll talk to you. What's going on there, Pen? Dom, thanks for coming out, guys.
Not good.
This may seem a little rushed, but this is actually Nil's last session with us. For
This
this
is my
week.
farewell party.
So we're kind of trying to get through it with him. So that's why it seems a little rushed. But,
So we can kind of try to properly send off my
yeah,
character. Yeah.
It's fine. We don't really need to know about all the bricks in this building anyway.
No,
You can go and reloot every room and go back and kill the skeletons later.
we can get it on the way out.
I have an entire iron pot full of dragon's breath potion.
Where'd you get the iron pot?
I had it. It's just mine. I had an iron pot.
So I filled 4 bottles with the potion, and 2 water skins.
I was looking. All I have are 2 water skins, and then I have a silvered flask, and then I have this mysterious flask.
My question.
No idea
is
where this other flask came from.
Yeah, no idea. No idea where that is. So, here's my question. If I have an iron pot, it's full of dragon's breath potion. I put a lid on the pot. I put the whole pot in the bag of holding. Now,
Okay.
everything stays the same until it comes out again? Right? It doesn't spill inside my bag?
Theoretically. Yeah, theoretically.
Okay, cool. It's just something I need to know about what's inside the butt flap sack of holding.
Hey, Fortis, where's my cookie?
I was about to say, look at these beautiful looking cookies.
Yeah, I saw you walk back to your chair and everything with a cookie in your hand. I'm like, where the hell's my cookie?
They're super good too.
Yeah, they're
I
not
guess
as
I
good
gotta,
as the
I guess I
cookies
gotta
at
come
my
over to Grand
place.
Rapids.
Hey, whenever you let me know.
Actually, with some luck, I'm hoping everything goes well with school and all that other stuff. So hopefully next summer we can actually make a trip up
That'd be
to
cool.
Ohio and Michigan.
What's in
That would
Ohio?
be cool.
That's where the wife's from.
Oh, okay.
She's from Northwest Ohio.
That's shocking. That you.
Bully wears an
You
iron
married her.
pot for a hat. No, those are the goblins from Thursday night.
Yes.
Fortis, the funny thing is we met in South Texas.
Interesting. That's. Odd.
She was working on her PhD, and where she worked was a little kind of island, and I was actually security guard at the ferry boats going back and forth.
Nice.
So we met
That's
down here,
cool.
and we're from up there.
That is cool.
And now she's a professor, at the college that I'm going to.
I'm
She's
sure
been
she's a wonderful woman, but she's from Ohio. I don't approve.
Oh, hold on. Let me relay that message real quick.
I have 2 morning stars worth 7 gold each.
She'll understand. It's okay. She doesn't approve of me either.
She said she doesn't need your damn approval.
Exactly. That's what. Sounds just about right.
That's funny.
No, no, why? There's a hate, it's more of a sports thing, but
It is. It's a total sports thing, and that's why some people don't understand. It's like, okay, hey, it's a sports thing, but they're like, well, how do you guys get along, dude? That's not like our diehard religion where we can't, be married. That'd be the same thing down here. You've got the Texas Oklahoma thing or something like that, where people have that, or Texas A&M. I'm like, you can't, be like, oh, she's from Ohio, so I can't even put up with her. No, I got no problem with that. That and our thing's only football, so we only got to worry about it once a year, anyways. Which we haven't had the best times lately.
Oh. Oh, there. I don't need to put this in my list.
Neil, send me your address. Alexa said that she'd ship you some cookies.
You know I'm doing this right now.
Send them too.
Oh, I don't have that leather working for dummies book anymore, do I? And I return that. I can take that out of my bag. I have 9 fire arrows and 1 arrow with +1, which
Sent.
I love it.
It's funny. I've actually gotten packages, from a few people. Like when I got my miniatures and everything, bully. Most people still address it to Nilmerg.
yes, I did.
Well, that's how it's gonna be addressed.
Yeah. Like the gaming monitor I have. So the first monitor I have actually for when I started streaming, one of my friends who I used to stream with, he lives in Houston. He sent it to me, and he didn't know my name at all. He had never met me. We had never talked before. He was gonna do a raffle, but one of the other guys that I did stream with is like, "Hey, send it to this guy. He just started streaming." He's like, "Well, what makes him, so special?" He's like, "He's a veteran. He could, get a good start." And he's like, "Veteran, okay, it's his." He canceled the raffle drawing for the monitor. It was a $280 gaming monitor that he just had sitting around the house, still in his box, never used.
Wasn't it?
Wish I had
I'm
that
like, how do you
problem.
just have an extra, $300 gaming monitor just sitting there?
I mean, it might have like gotten it as a warranty thing, but fixed his old one.
I have no idea, but it was brand new and stuff. And all I knew was just going to be a monitor. I wasn't expecting anything super fancy. I get it, and I look up that model. Everywhere I looked, it was like anywhere from like 270 to 300. Most places had it like right at like 280.
Wanna
Just like, that's nice. So now I have that one, and then when I got the new desktop, I have the same model, just updated versions. So another 2. So I've got technically 3 of that model. 2 for the desktop, the other one's hooked up to the Xbox.
Nice.
I want to go to
It's very
a computer parts place, like somebody's like home shop thing, a little mom and pop place, and see if they have any like used, like a stack of used monitors that they're not fucking using. And they're trying to, that somebody's turned in PCs that don't fucking work anymore, and they've got just the monitors that go with them. See what they've got. I haven't.
I'm sure there's
gotten around to
probably
do that.
plenty of places like that.
You can go
What
on
are you gonna do
Facebook.
with said monitors?
Well, I've only got 3 in front of my computer. I could have more.
Only 3.
Okay, everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
No,
yep.
Apologize.
don't do it.
Apologizing for the fast forwarding a little bit, especially to the note taker.
Oh yeah, it's been a chaotic, but we'll manage.
We'll recap a little bit.
I'm sorry, Corgi.
It's fine. It's fine.
There'll be some side missions about cleaning some of this up a little bit. But as Meepo comes into the room, the circular room, a circular shaft pierces the floor of this 40-foot diameter dome chamber. Dim violet light shines out of the shaft, revealing sickly white and gray vines that coat the walls of the shaft. The light is supplemented by 4 lit wall torches set equally around the radius of the chamber. A crudely fashioned stone throne sits against the curve of the northwestern wall, and a large iron chest serves as the throne's footstool. A sapling grows in the wide stone pot next to the throne. And the room is right now is empty.
This is the Grove, Meepo?
No! Grows down below as he jumps down the pit.
Oh gosh.
Okay. I want to look at the throne.
How deep is this?
Sophia ran in here with him and just follows.
You can't tell how deep it is. It disappears. But when Meepo jumped, you see him grab some vines and climb his way down to he's basically out of your sight. Come!
Sophia just dove in head first.
Yeah.
and,
Well, follow
and then
his
realized,
map.
oh shit, he grabbed vines. Ah!
I'll roll for that one.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Word intelligence.
A 6.
Ooh. Ooh.
I accept
You
my
fall.
consequences.
You fall 80 feet.
80 feet?
Oof.
Ouch.
80 feet. Is that 86?
Again, another try was
Yeah,
on
8.
his way down after missing the first one.
8d6. 15.
3 points of damage.
That's a lot
As
of
you
ones,
fall.
man. You got lucky there.
It is. Got really lucky there.
As Imag looks,
Which one is it? The 15 or the 8? Or both?
Both of them.
Both.
Both of them.
23
Yes,
damage.
23.
Sophia just keeps falling, smacks right on the floor.
Could have been worse.
Imag looks. You look at the chest.
Yeah.
I'm going to
chest.
lay here for a while, guys.
I look at the chest.
Investigate.
Oh, sorry.
Mhm.
A 13. It's chest.
You deduce because of the alteration made to the lock that something's been altered with the locking mechanism.
Well, Neela, I don't know if you want to look at this chest, or maybe Kindra or somebody could look at this chest. It's obviously
It's mechanical. It's mechanical in nature
mechanical in nature,
because they
Looks like
altered the lock.
but it looks like a lock.
They altered the lock, so it's mechanical in nature.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I will look at this lock
All right.
to see if I
Hmm.
can even pick it.
Sophia, you okay down there?
No.
Um,
My legs.
it's definitely a trap chest. It looks like a poison needle will shoot out by trying to open it.
Oh, go ahead and open it.
Yeah, test out that new armor.
No.
No,
I'm
she
kidding,
just-
don't open
All
it.
right. You can roll deception. I'll try and tell
no,
otherwise,
just
and then I'll
opening it.
just open it. I don't care.
No. I wouldn't suggest opening it.
Okay.
It's a trap chest.
You feel like you can pick it though.
Can I disarm it before
Yes.
I pick it, or okay?
It's all one same thing. You can pick it and unlock it and disarm the trap. One swift roll of sleight of hand.
Okay.
Would you like to borrow my armor?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like that.
Would you like to borrow my
Roll
armor?
it. You got advantage because IMAX trying to point to where you should go with the lock. In the
Okay,
thing.
Okay, that's better.
Nice.
That's better. And you pull out this 3-inch needle, poison dipped, and you throw it to the side. The chest is
No,
unlocked.
I keep that. I keep
No,
that poison
yeah.
tip needle.
All right,
Thank you.
there you go. Keep it. All right. All right.
You can
I'm
stab me with
Gonna
it.
look at
How
the
come when
sapling.
I
Do I
put
recognize
poison on
anything about the
something, it goes
sapling?
away?
Yeah.
That is a
On the bottom of a hole.
Yeah, and these guys are trying to open a chest.
yeah. As Kindroff looks at the sapling in the pot, you see it animate, come to life. It looks like a baby twig blade still rooted in a pot.
It's a Groot.
Baby
It's a
Groot.
It's a Groot, and it growls and he tries to scratch you with its little fingers, needle tips, and things.
Bad Groot. Bad
And I'm
Groot.
I'm gonna step back. Like, whoa! Watch out for that thing, Neela. It's got teeth.
As the treasure chest opens up, he has a potion of healing. He has 2 vials of antitoxins. He has the spell scroll of fairy fire, and another spell scroll of expeditious retreat.
That.
And
I would like to hold.
there is
Go ahead.
a signet ring that looks like to be made of gold. Looks to be of a. I think he's a bugbear. I think. Nope, he's a hobgoblin in nature. Signet ring.
I want to hold one of the health potions. Just hold it. I already have one. I'd like to hold another.
Okay.
Other than that,
All right.
you guys can hold the rest. Unless you want me to put it in my
Well,
bag.
I'll take the scrolls if you want.
Did I hear health potion?
Well, shush.
You can't hear anything
I'm
from
pretty
down
sure you
there.
didn't hear that.
Was it?
He also,
It was how many potions? It was 2.
Yes, there's 2 health
yeah,
potions.
two potions,
Yeah.
and there's a key ring with a bunch of keys on it.
I actually have 3 health potions now, but that's okay. I'm also the cleric.
Yeah.
Don't forget
So
the key ring.
So all right. So I'll
I'll
take.
take
I
the
guess I'll
key.
take the key ring, the
Okay.
scrolls, and I'll take the ring and put it in the bag of holding if you want. Whoever wants the other healing potion.
Well, I guess I can hold them both, but
I
Let
don't.
me see if I have any.
it's not a good idea if I have all of them.
Sophia would like one.
You don't know what's going on. Be quiet down there.
Me boost down there going. Me
I'll
boost
take
down there
a
go.
healing
You
potion,
fall,
but
go
I don't
boom.
have any.
Yeah. Well, actually, it looks like I used mine when the in Phandalin. That's right. So that's fine though.
You
Me
hold
boost down there poking at Sophia. You okay? You go boom. Poking her with a stick.
Would
I
you
was
like
saying, you're supposed to grab the vine.
That's what the vine's for.
I didn't see you grab the vine.
I guess I'll point at
You
the
were
twig
moving so
blight.
fast.
I'll point at the twig blight and say, "Do we want to do anything about that?"
Sacred Flame?
Oh, you want to know what I like? Kindroth, go ahead, take it. I have some
Okay.
healing potion.
Sacred Flame is. I don't know if it gets a dex save. Is it mobile?
No, it's
It's
pot.
it's a baby.
It's a
It's
pot
baby.
plant.
Roll for it. If you want to use Sacred Flame, it's in a pot. You're right. So no, and you killed it.
11 damage. Poof.
It catches on fire and burns, and it screams. "Ah, I am twig blight."
Yeah, my D&D Beyond died too.
Yeah, mine's acting all sorts of weird tonight.
It's doing good.
Oh no, that's not good at all. I'm still in it.
Yeah, I'm so good.
Luckily, I haven't had any problems yet, except for
it's
like
o-
all my
it's
rolls of
okay.
2s and 3s.
Mine
It's
restarted on
okay
me.
until I try to open. Once I try to open another page, it's
Gotcha.
Mine restarted once, but that's all it did. Like it went back to the main menu for some reason.
All right, so I guess as they finish going through that, I'm going to wild shape into giant spider.
Okay.
I am going to climb down.
All right. You climb down. No
I'm
problem.
gonna lean down next to King, so at least King
Don't
can
mind
climb
that.
up on me, because there's no
That's
way
what I
King's
was
getting
gonna
down
ask.
safely.
Will you take King with you?
and I'll climb down as well.
All right. At this point, everybody will basically climb down without an issue, except for the one that jumped.
Hey, I got down
And
there the fastest.
then when I get down
I'm the
there, I'm
strongest
gonna
and the
go back
fastest.
into, halfling form, and hold on, let's. Well, he took some serious damage. So let's.
Sophia just has this
Yeah,
urge to be
it doesn't
first.
matter the
That's all.
consequence.
Go up to the middle.
Oh, thank
top
you.
side.
As she hits the ground, you hear her say, "I win."
We're on the top side of the map there, bud.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at my character sheet. Top side of the map.
I'd like to take
Shame on you.
a health potion.
Why can't I find it?
Do I? I think I have one.
There it is.
Yeah, I do. I have 2. I'll use one of them.
Got it. Yeah, I was looking at my cure wounds. My cure wounds is not amazing, but it'll do.
All right. I'm happy now. Sophia is feeling very great now.
Yep, so you reach your way to the bottom as Sophia is waking up from her status of falling into this hole.
I'm just
And
gonna look at her like, really, you are having a rough day, girl.
After the healing touch and the health potion, now she's invigorated with energy, and she grabs Neil and shakes her like, "That was awesome!"
You totally got to try that.
So as you get
Next
sent,
time.
See,
As you
what
come
he
back-
calls a healing touch was really my staff of healing getting jabbed to his side for being stupid. What were you thinking? Then jab and all of a sudden healing.
Meepo's like, she went boom. She went boom. I told her grab vine. She'd go boom. So as you get a sense of your surroundings, you see a luminescent mist blurs the edges of this octagonal shaped chamber. Nodules of glowing fungus dot the stone walls and ceiling, as well as the gaps of toadstools and mushrooms, small polyps, puffballs, and lynchings. Never heard of that one.
I'm in the wrong character for this room.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Human air reeks. The humid air reeks with rot as Meepo runs to the side of this door.
There's nothing in
Guess
that other
I'll
door,
follow.
right? Meepo?
Ah, this
Is
way.
there? Okay. Got it. Following Meepo.
I
Yes,
followed
there's
you
things
without
that-
question this far.
Here, yeah. We haven't even questioned him so far. Your insight's good, right?
I
Yeah,
just
no
rolled an
worries.
insight on him.
You're fine. Continue.
There's things all over this dungeon, but we're going straight to the druid. As you walk into this room, as Meepo turns the corner, you notice a dragon carved granite block. Okay, sorry. Dragon carved granite blocks line this chamber walls and ceiling. Though many have crumbled and broken, leaving stony debris on the floor, a huge marble statue of a rearing red dragon stands in the curve of the western wall. The eye sockets of the dragon are empty, but a red glow lingers there, providing reddish light throughout the chamber. The radiance casts an inky shadow behind the statue's wide wings. A 5-foot diameter circular tile of dark stone is set in the floor in front of the dragon statue. Runes are carved around the circular tile's inner edge.
Runes carved in Draconic? Or just runes?
That is correct.
May I read them, please?
Sure. So the ones that can read Draconic, it says, "Let the sorcerer's power illuminate my spirit."
I'll tap on Anipo and be like, "Can I read that out loud?"
Reading. Yes. It gives
Alright.
you much. It gives you much power.
So I'll read it out loud.
Okay, so anybody standing on that tile floor, let's just say Sophia says she's reading it, is now granted a puff of spectral flame harmlessly envelops you, granting you advantage on charisma checks for the next 24 hours.
Ooh, nice.
That's fun.
That's cool.
Meepo bows to the dragon. Come! And gets up and runs.
Real quick, just go look behind the dragon. Is there anything behind the dragon? It was all shadowy back there.
You give me perception.
Sure. $14.
I don't see anything.
It's dark back there, isn't it, Kindrop?
Sure is.
Gandalf doesn't even see Imag. Imag picks up a loose stone in a wall behind the statue, but also gets a sense that the shadow moved.
Okay. Okay. I don't say anything, and we continue.
Okay.
It was really dark back there, Imeg.
Yeah, it was.
And all right, little hopscotch here for you guys. So Meepo walks through this room to this room with a set of stairs that goes under, which looks like it might have went under the octagon room that you went in, but the room that he ran through, leaning and falling stone bookshelves filled that chamber. This chamber right here.
Mm-hmm.
Through a clear path connects wooden doors on opposite side, which he just ran through, and torn and burnt pages, binding and scrolls from disordered piles in the corner. As you Kendall's walking through, picks up, because he's arcane knowledge, picks up several things that are still good. He finds 3 spell scrolls, one of Scorching Ray. I'm sorry, 2 spell scrolls. One of Scorching Ray and Melf's Acid Arrow.
Nice.
He also found a tome that's bound in dragon scale and written in Draconic. Get a sense it's a tome of dragon lore. Good, worth about 150 gold pieces.
Okay. That's cool. A book on dragon lore?
Aram would probably really like this.
Might I read it first?
I can read it to you unless you can read Draconic.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, you'll have to read it to me.
Bedtime stories.
Yay!
Yes.
Yay!
I could use
All right, I
it
moved
to
you
learn
guys-
Draconic.
I moved you to the right just a little bit. So there, he ran through a stairwell that went, like I said, underneath. It looks like the octagon room that you just fell into, literally, and came out on the other side. And there's a hallway, and he's running down the hallway. Come!
Oh my goodness.
All right. So he points down this hallway. He points to the door that's now on your left side, and he goes, "In there is the grove.
All right, insight.
Save
check.
my white dragon."
From all the way down here. Let's go inside. Is it? It should be unlocked, Mr. Meepo.
Yes, it's unlocked.
Is it also safe? Mr.
It's safe.
Meepo?
As I think I should be. It's safe.
All right, open the door. We should learn at some point, but we won't.
Where's the fun in that?
DM's being kind to you tonight. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I know.
As you open the door, go ahead.
I was gonna say I have a feeling that he's been very.
As you open the
All right, there's stuff in there.
Twigs and roots are piled on the floor of the sagging chamber. The collapsed southern wall opens into a vast cavern. Luminescent figures of fungus on the rough walls, the high roof loom over a twilight grove of sickly briars, bushes, saplings, and other woody plants. Ruined walls and hollow towers protrude from the bars. But you see 4 goblins are kneeling like they're praying. And as you open the door, they cry in Goblin, "Aid us, protector of the Twilight Grove." Everybody roll initiative.
I'm going to tell everybody what
Okay.
they said.
I rolled garbage initiative all night.
Oh,
Same.
well, I just rolled the best initiative. Oh, and it didn't show up. Oh,
Yeah, 14.
14.
oh, it must have coughed. Oh, thank goodness, it wasn't as bad as it was supposed to be.
You have a visitor, Avlar.
Hi. All right, give me after this, okay? Good catch.
You're welcome. I know how kids are. They'll just stand there and just stare at you for half an hour.
Yeah. Mine peeks around the corner of the green screen, just staring at me.
It's
This is
funny.
kind of funny. Nilmerg, Neela, and King all rolled a 14.
That's impressive.
It's
And-
funny
and
how you
all have
don't,
different modifiers, so it's cool.
Yeah. Interesting.
it's funny how you don't get that sixth sense that's you standing right there. All right. Kendroff gets the first crack, top of the order with these goblins.
Ooh.
And fair warning, this is going to lead into the final battle.
Figured as much.
Okay, so I guess I'll move to this side. And
Mhm.
this goblin that's in the front, I'll try and hit him with firebolt.
Okay.
Oh, 8 hit.
Masculine.
Fire bolt
Masculine.
goes wide, hits the wall behind it, making a bunch of noise.
Musket at you!
Explosion on the wall behind him as the goblins glare at you. That is a miss.
And that's it for me.
All right, that brings it to King.
Just he'll run in here and bite at him. Wait, your fight.
That hits. And I need to do a strength save to see if he stays upright. 3. He is now prone. As King does 15 piercing. Doesn't even matter. He's dead.
He's dead.
Okay, and then King is gonna hop back
Okay.
over.
Right. And that brings it to Mrs. Featherbottom.
Yeah, there's like a whole bunch of people standing right here. We're just gonna elbow my way through and shoot between Imag's legs.
Ooh. Roll one. Roll one.
Are you sharing space with me?
I'm behind you.
She's behind you. She's standing next to Meepo.
Yes.
Oh, good. So you
Oh,
can hit me
please.
then.
Uh-huh.
Oh. That is a miss. Crossbow goes wide.
And that's my turn.
Okay. And brings it to Nilmerg.
Alright, let's see. So, since everything seems to be kind of crowded, I'm gonna step in
Okay.
Are you still a giant spider?
and let's see. No, remember, as soon as I came down from the giant spider, I went back into my form so I
Alright.
could, heal, Evil Knievel.
Right.
Evil Knievel.
Got it.
Alright, so I'm gonna grab some pebbles out of my little sack of pebbles. And then I will do this towards the one that's closest to me.
Okay.
Does an 11 hit?
11 does not hit.
Ah, dang it. Alright, well. Then I guess I will bonus action in the Moorbounder.
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna move just one more spot then
Okay.
down here. So I'll be right there as more bounder.
All right. And that's Imag's turn.
It's Imag's turn. Neil, you were
That's
supposed
what I
to
said.
kill this goblin. So we're gonna bow it. I'm gonna shoot these ones in the back. We're gonna shoot this one here. Start with that one.
Okay. He pulls the bowstring back.
21 to hit.
Hitting this one first, you said?
Yeah, the one there in the front.
It hits.
10 damage.
Dead.
Okay.
Arrow goes through the skull.
Attack number 2 on the other one back here.
Okay.
21 to hit.
Hit.
Nice.
Oh, not as good. 6 damage.
Dead.
Okay. I am gonna come in and move to here, and then I'm done.
Okay. This guy uses an action to stand up, and he starts running. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh.
And again, he repeats, "Protect us, protector of the Twilight Grove."
Should've
Goblin.
stood next to him. I mean, I could have got an opportunity attack on him. Anyway, crud. Go ahead.
Sophia.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and I'll take a swing with my cats at the piano.
Okay. Ooh,
With a
Nice.
crit.
you hit.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He's
Yeah.
instant dead because
That's
I
dead.
will
of our, you know.
re-roll that 6. Or can I? No, because it's a crit.
It's crit.
How do you
You
want to
take
do
a
that with a
6.
crit?
Max it.
remember
Max your damage
one
out.
of the dice is max damage.
Yeah, it's max damage, so.
Well,
It's
you get to
16.
re-roll the 2 though, right?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but he's
It doesn't
Max-
matter. So.
Yeah, max damage killed it.
Yep.
It's dead.
22 damage.
It dead. Now let me give 1 second to see if him calling out was heard.
I hope not.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. 7.
7s.
Negative. Negative. All right.
Alright.
So we'll end the combat for this round. And as you gain your surroundings coming in, you can look straight through pale, spinely briars. As you look through the grove area, pale, spinely briars press close, casting twisted shadows on the earth floor in the violet light. In the distance, you can see the blackening shape top of the goofless tree. In the distance.
We can see the goopless tree, or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
The tree? The
Mhm.
G tree?
Yeah. The tree.
The G
The
tree.
tree.
The tree of trees.
The
Okay.
trees of trees.
And I guess I'm gonna ask Meepo, who were they calling to? They kept saying the protector of the grove.
The druid. And he
This-
points to the tree. He's there.
All right. We're wandering in.
Him and his friend. Yeah, so you guys can step up a little bit. So as you get closer and closer, as the walls cleared. Okay, a walled clearing opens up. So as you come in, You see fragments of ruins of shapes of rooms and things of that nature that's been overgrown, things of that nature. So I'm just going to take Kendra for an example. We can move you up just a little bit.
Sure.
And let's say you're stuck behind this wall and you're looking around. It's like an old tower ruin section. And what you see is a wall clearing. It's kind of ruined wall. Is here among the briars. And walls are about 20 feet high, which is less than half the height of the cavern ceiling. Several varieties of plants grow around the perimeter of the clearing, including a few suspicious-looking saplings. But their portrait pales before the witch stands at the courtyard center. Beneath the fungal light grows a evil, distorted, corrupt-looking tree. It is blackened. Twisted limbs reach upwards like a skeleton hand clawing its way out of the earth. Before it stand a few heavily armored human beings. You can tell. One looks like to be a young human male with a shield and a sword. Another one's a blonde young woman in a robe fit for a noble, and a middle-aged, bearded human male wearing a hooded brown robe and armed with a staff and a sickle. The younger humans have black eyes and gray skin as the texture of bark.
I knock and draw.
You know, as these guys are moving about the tree, you notice on the neck of the middle-aged man is a pendant that almost looks like your pendant.
You mean Nils pendant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't seem to have noticed the goblin shouting.
Okay, and as I know everyone's up here, I come up here and I kind of whisper because I don't know if they've noticed. But I point to the guy and the middle-aged guy, with the cloak and everything. I think he has my pendant.
How come he has one?
For the follow.
And I don't.
I do
I'll
not
be
know.
back in 1 second, guys.
No problem. Just to clarify, it looks something like yours, not yours.
That's why I said it looks like it's mine. Like I couldn't tell for certain off the details from this range.
Yeah, I knock and draw, but I just hold. I'm not gonna fire.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. What do we want to do? Do we just want to move in on him?
I mean, that sounds fine by me. I like the hack and slash.
Does somebody want to question these guys, or do we just want to straight up attack them?
Sophia's
Do we see a
Doesn't
white
question.
dragon anywhere?
Yeah, in the midst of the tree,
That
in the midst of the tree and its twisted vines, there is a young wormling, white in nature. Looks like it's still alive because it's still squirming. These individuals look like they're feeding, human beings to the tree. They're putting them in. The tree is engulfing them in twisted twigs and stuff like that. There's probably one human being he just threw in that came out from the left side, let's just say, like over here.
Oh my!
They're feeding humans
That's
to
intense.
Hexus. Why are they doing such a thing?
So the wormling is like it's like trapped in
Yep.
the branches of the tree. Does it look like it's trying to eat the wormling?
It does, but it looks like it's having a tougher time than it would with flesh.
We should probably get in there if we're gonna stop them from destroying this dragon. All right. I'm gonna step out here to not too far to here. To make myself known. Everybody else can kind of hide back if they want to, and I'm just gonna keep aimed at the dude with the thing. The middle-aged guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep aimed at him, and I'm gonna say, "Hey," just to like get their attention.
All right, these two turn around. They almost look like, again, their skin looks like bark. They almost look like wooden nature themselves, like they're made out of wood. As the middle-aged man turns to you and goes, "Hold! You know not what you do.
You're absolutely.
Do you understand
correct.
what this tree is? It is beautiful, no?
No.
It lives, though it looks dead."
Well, I'm here to destroy it, and you, if I have to. But could you stop doing
No! This tree is older than all of us put together.
I step out and I'm like 10 feet behind Imag and I yell, "It is a beautiful tree, but you have perverted its nature."
I have not. I have done what the Lord has told me.
Your lord is wrong.
Who are you to say such things?
I slam my staff down. I am Nilmerg.
Nilmar's name of the past. He doesn't exist no more. Melar is the overseer. Top deity. Malar. You would know that as a lesser deity.
Okay, I was about to ask, do I know of this one? I was, probably sure that I did, but...
Yeah, funny enough, he's a lesser deity of the hunt, actually. Evil philanthropes. Basically savagery and bloodlust. He spreads the curse and general contempt of civilization.
So my nemesis.
Yeah, and he works for Sylvanas. He was an Enarch of Sylvanas, whatever that is. EXARCH of Sylvanas.
Okay, so he used to follow and then he left his teachings.
Correct.
Because I got my power from Sylvanas.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. And he speaks of this tree as long past. Do you know how it became? Age long past. Someone has staked a vampire on this very spot, and the stake took root. So grew this beautiful tree.
Your evil deeds end here.
And he slams his staff down. We shall see. And he points to his two people and told them to charge after you. Let's roll initiative.
Okay. Okay.
I can't keep up with the story. I'm like typing as fast as my little fingers can will me, and I'm making time notes of like, well, coming back to that.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. Go first. Which is great.
No one comes before me. Says
So
Imag.
good. It's so good. You don't even realize how good it's gonna be.
Does anybody have a passive perception above 15?
I have a passive perception
let's
of
see.
15.
Yes.
No.
I have 18.
I have 18.
14.
11. I never see anything. I go
So
about
anybody-
life looking at the
Radiation is
beautiful
high.
butterfly.
You didn't even see those vines.
Exactly.
So everybody that has above 15, as he points and his two compadres, if you will, turning now are coming at you, pulling their weapons. You happen to notice movement in the tree, what looks like to be a giant frog.
Cool.
Pervy Sage, is that you?
Kind of has a resemblance to a Korgel a little bit. No.
I was about to say, did Kurgle join us?
All right. Standoff's in. Imag gets first go at top of the order.
All right. I'm gonna say a prayer into my bow and release guiding bolt at the middle-aged guy. I don't know which one that is. Is that this guy here? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna release guiding bolt. 22 to hit.
22 does hit.
4d6. 18.
18. Okay.
And I actually, is that all I get? I'm not actually sure because using spells. Because I feel like my second attacks. Wait, you can attack twice whenever you take the attack action. Does a spell count as the attack action?
Yes.
I do believe so. Yeah.
Okay. So then.
So that would be your first attack.
All right. So then my second attack is a regular bow shot. And that's 20 to hit.
20 hits.
With 8 damage.
Eight damage.
8 damage.
All right.
And that's it, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
That brings it to Sophia.
All right. She's just gonna sidestep the wall. See that there's a bunch of arrows in this guy. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, 30. Sweet. I'm gonna throw some javelins.
Okay.
25. Crit.
Crit.
So
Definitely. Who'd you throw it at?
the middle guy.
The druid.
Okay.
'That's 18.
18.
And then I'll chuck another. $11.
Thanks, Ben, for the follow.
And 11.
No, it was 11 to hit.
Oh, 11 does not hit.
All right.
Javelin goes wide.
And I'll hold a javelin and like point out my next one, but I'll hold a shield with this one.
Okay. That brings it to King.
Can't really do much at this distance. 5, 10, 5, 10, 35. I guess he's gonna chomp down on this guy. Actually, how far is this? Let me see. I want to know what he's gonna move here, and he's going to bark.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
Should be able to hit. Actually, I think he can do it. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can get the froggy too. Should be able to get them all, and not even have to be that close. Like here, I still should be able to get them all. Oh wait, no, it's from himself. Never mind. From himself, so he needs to be right there. Okay, barky bark.
All right. Everybody but this one over here, right? I believe it's
Yep.
blonde, the
Mhm.
female.
Yes. Yeah,
So
it won't reach her.
Alright, so this guy gets a dex save.
Whoa.
8. So he takes 11 plus
21?
10. Is that how I did that?
Yeah. I think so.
It.
Yeah, if they fail, they
Yes,
take
yes.
both
Yes.
at full.
And
Okay.
let's see, each creature must make a DC Dex 12 saving throw, taking force and thunder damage on a failed, half as much on a successful.
Fail.
Okay.
Fail.
Shoo. Ah, shoot. Got in the wrong menu. Whoop. Whoop. All right. And this guy. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Man, I'm rolling low tonight.
Woohoo!
Keep it up,
It's
buddy.
fine.
Keep it up.
Yeah, really.
You're doing a great job.
All right. As King barks and this thunderous wave comes through, hitting every single one with full force.
Nope, don't get it. Okay. He's like, yeah, I guess he's gonna stay there.
All right.
I don't want to keep him there, but it kind of needs to
Yeah, he should stay there.
have movement.
All right. That brings it to Kendroff, and I want to say hello to Dom's brother, Dead XG. How are we doing? Or XG.
DXG, how's it going, man?
Glad
Okay,
you
so
All right.
Kindroth is going to step up next to Imag, and he's going to cast Web on the Druid. So that
Okay.
means everything within 10 feet of him. So that should be all 4 of them are restrained. They need to, at the beginning of their turn, they need to make a Dex save with a DC of 14 or
Okay.
be restrained. And if they are restrained, the only thing they can use their action for is to make a strength save, DC of 14, to break free.
Okay. So let's go. We'll go with this guy first. As you cast web, I don't have my. How many do I do?
Yeah. Well, the way it's worded is at the any creature that starts its turn has to make the Dex save. So it's at the at the beginning of their turn they have to make a Dex save if they start
Okay.
their turn there. But
Ah.
I mean, I guess you could
I'll-
do it all now if you wanted. But
Well, I was gonna throw that web out so I know where the area is, but it'll work
okay,
out.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Because even King gets in there, he's got to make it.
King should be clear.
Unless
it-
he steps into it.
Is it a 10
Oh, unless he
foot?
steps into it. Yeah,
Like
gotcha.
a 10-foot sphere?
It's a 20-foot square centered on him.
Right.
So it's, which is kind of weird. I mean,
It's like,
Mhm.
I don't know.
because it's not. Are they?
15, 20, centered on him.
Yeah. I mean, they are. They're all within 20 feet of each other. So yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like the middle of those squares.
It's weird. It's not really. Yeah.
It's almost like this big.
You can kind of see it.
If you're
Hold on.
saying 20 feet.
Oh,
No, it's 20 foot by 20 foot, not 40 by 40.
If you look at the
10
know if
from
you
each
could
side of him.
I don't know if you can
Yeah,
see the
10 from each
stream.
side of him. So it should theoretically it should just be him, the frog, and her.
There.
Okay.
And then yeah, there you go. Yep.
Oh, that works. Okay. All right. And that. Okay, that's your turn. We'll do it at the start of the turn. As you cast this thing.
Yep. And then I'm gonna duck back into cover, and that's it for me.
I did a thing.
All right.
Because I'm a wizardy wizard. I got to cover myself.
I'll protect
All right.
you.
So this one right here does move as the web is cast. Tries to move out. So he's got to make a dex. Or it's a strength save, correct?
It's a dex save of 14 to see if she's restrained.
Okay.
Fail.
4 She's restrained.
So she can use her action to make a strength save to break free, but that's all she can do on her turn.
All right, let's use the action to break free. 18.
He does.
Okay.
And I believe I have a movement.
Yeah, you can use your movement.
Yeah, you got movement, but that was your action.
And she goes there. Okay.
Okay.
All of a sudden, you start seeing those bushes and twigs that look like things are starting to move.
Damn twig lights. Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed. Doo-doo-doo. Trying to hurry up.
Okay. I'm fine. I know you were worried about me.
Doo-doo-doo. As the twig blights are starting to come and life and move. All right.
Creepers.
Doo-doo-doo. All right. Come on. Let me go home. Couldn't grab my token here. 5, 10. Claws at Neela.
Hey.
17 to hit.
It hits.
5, 10, 15. Claws at Neela. 22 hits. 2 Pearson. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15. Claws at Nilmerg. 15.
Does not hit.
Okay. One right next to you. The other one. That is a crit.
Son of a-
Kind of a fart.
4 maxed out. 7 points of damage. The one next to Sophia at her back. 16 hit.
This is
4 piercing damage. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. King. Claws. 9. Not hit.
13.
Does not hit my
5, 10, 15, 20. Not quite there. 5, 10, 15, 20. 20. All right, that brings it to Neela.
I'm going to be very upset that it's twig blights again. I guess she is going to stabby. I'll start with this one.
All right, Neela spins around with her scimitars, right? Rapier, I think
Yeah.
it was.
My rapier.
That's a lot of bad guys. You're right.
This is
Don't
the final battle.
I don't
And,
get to take, though.
well, it's okay. 19 does hit. Oh, yeah. Lost my train of thought. That's 5, because you don't get the sneak, right?
Yep.
Just enough, though.
I mean, he's dead.
That means he's dead.
Okay, then I will do my dagger at that one.
Okay. Comes the dagger.
14 hit.
14 does hit.
Yay!
And it's another 5.
And it's another 5.
5. Dead.
And I'm going to use my movement to 5, 10, 15, 25. Hide in here.
Okay.
Use my bonus action to hide.
All right. Remember, there are 20 feet tall walls.
I'm also 3 foot tall, I think.
You do what now? I'm sorry.
I'm trying to remember if I'm like 3 foot tall or not.
What size? What size is the halfling? Are they
About 4 feet or so.
are they
think.
small or medium?
They're still
They're
registered as medium, I
Yeah,
believe.
they're a medium creature, but they're what, between like 3 and 4 feet tall, I think.
Generally, yeah.
I am 3 foot tall.
Okay. 5. This giant frog leaps out of the tree and comes down to bite on King.
Oh, actually, no. Halflings are registered as small.
Did it?
Are
It
they
needs.
small?
It needs to make
Halflings
its,
average about 3 feet tall and weigh 40 pounds. Your size is small.
Okay, there you go.
It needs to make its restraint check though.
Oh yeah, if it was held by the web.
Okay. Noted. He bites King for 7.
We're talking about
believe
the
it's a-
frog.
The
He's
frog.
caught in the web.
The
He didn't
frog-
make his dex check yet.
Yeah. You don't know if he can
Well,
move.
so technically he was in the branches, not on the ground floor.
Well, it's 20 by 20 by 20, so it's a 20-foot
Gotcha.
cube also. It's
Gotcha.
20 feet high.
So he's a 10. So I need a strength to get out.
You're stuck.
And a 3. He fails. Take that back. Woo-hoo.
Woo, my corgi's safe. I mean, it wouldn't have hit him anyway, but woo, my corgi's safe.
Just one turn.
All right. The middle-aged man yells one more time to stop as he casts a spell and his skin starts turning into bark.
Oh.
And
He's got to make his dex save.
make his dex save. Doesn't make it. And he
So
uses
he-
action to
so
cast
he's re-
did.
He's restrained.
Correct. And he already uses action to cast that spell. So, all right, that brings it to
nowhere.
Bill.
I guess technically he couldn't have cast the spell because if he would have had to make the dex save at the beginning of his turn, and then he can only use his action to make the strength save.
Web's a horrible spell.
Fair. All right, so fair. So he doesn't cast a spell. He uses dex save to get. He has to make the action to break it. He can't just say a verbal.
The way it's worded is he can only use his action to make a strength save to try and break free.
All right, I'll play it.
I'll read it right to you so that
fair.
I'm not misinterpreting.
You're fair. I'll play it.
No, I didn't want to cast it. I wanted to display it. There we go. Each creature starts its turn in the webs or enters during its turn must make a dex save. On a failed save, the creature is restrained as long as it remains in the webs or until it breaks free. A creature restrained by the web can
use its
use
action.
its Oh, okay.
It can still
All
do a
right.
spell.
So it can still make the spell. He's just restrained. Okay, I got you. Okay. So
All
I
right.
did. I misread it.
It's okay. So he failed his dex. I won't do the strength save, which he broke free. What I'm going to do is he casts a spell and his skin turns like bark.
Okay.
I know that spell.
I know that spell too, but my girl don't know that spell.
All right. So this is the male sword and
did I get skip
shield.
over? Yeah, you skipped me.
Yeah, you did.
I did. How did I do that? All right, no. Go ahead.
All right. So what I'm going to do, so for my action, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. It's conjure. I can do 2 CR1s, so I am going to have a Moorbounder show up directly above me, and then 1 directly to the left of me, and their turn is immediately after mine.
Okay.
And then as my bonus action, I am wild shaping into Moorbounder.
Of course you.
It's called Moorbounder Red, Moorbounder Blue.
Okay.
And give me 1 second. I'll give you control.
All right.
You have control blue,
All right. Put blue right there.
and you have control red.
All right. And then red will go right there.
All right.
And I will keep track of their hit points.
Okay. And what was the second thing you said you were doing?
And
Or just
then
cast-
for my bonus action, then you don't have to change my token, but then I wild shaped into the Moorbounder as well.
Okay.
So that's
Yes.
my turn. And so I'm
All
going
right.
to go ahead and do blue first. He's going to attack to the one that's, to the right there.
Okay.
So I'll mark this here as a 22 to hit,
That does hit.
15 slashing. Bye-bye tree.
Twigs and whatnot hit Sophia in the back of the head.
All right. And then red's going to attack the one right above him.
Okay.
11 to hit.
11 does not hit.
Okay. That will end my turn.
All right. So let's go to this. Back to the male with the sword and the shield. And let's get a dex save to see if the cobweb did things. 12. What was it? 14?
14.
So he's going to use an action to get himself out for strength. Jeez.
Nope.
12.
Nope.
Ain't going nowhere. All right.
Good, good.
That brings us to Imag. Top of the round.
Okay, so Imag is gonna bring out Winter's Dark Bite because there's somebody on his face now.
Ooh.
So we're gonna do some slashy slashes at this lady right here next to me.
Okay.
Attack number 1 is a 19 to hit.
$19 does hit.
Eight damage.
Okay.
Attack number 2.
As you,
Okay, go ahead. That's a 9.
I was gonna flavor a little bit. Go ahead.
You can flavor. I
9
missed
to-
the second attack.
All right, you come in with the first one. You strike her. It doesn't look like flesh it hit. It looks like you're chopping at a tree. But the second one, as you come around, she was able to dodge out of the way.
Okay. That's my action. Oh, wait. Meh. It's fine. So, yeah, I'm just gonna pull the shield up, and then that'll be the end of it, I guess.
Okay, that brings it to Sophia.
All right, so I want to drop said javelin, and I guess just drop the shield, and I'm gonna reach for my cat's in the piano. I
Okay.
want to
Meow.
break away from this guy, so that'll be opportunity attack,
Okay.
and dash over to here, or not dash, but just run over to there.
All right, 18 for the opportunity attack. That does hit you.
Yes, it does.
Four piercing.
Full.
Slashes you across the back.
Slashes
That's
across the back. All right, Dom.
And then I'll take a swing at our friend here with my cat's in the piano, great axe.
Okay.
Chop through that bark. Hopefully,
Ooh,
Yeah.
it does.
it does.
And you'd have advantage also if you want to try for a crit.
Yes, please.
I'm not sure if it's needed.
That
Oh,
was
wait.
not was not
Sorry,
good.
that was damage. That was not what I wanted to do. That was the wrong button.
Still no.
Then I will take the 24. And we can use the, or what was that technically?
It
That
was
a
damage.
4, so
8.
I will take the 8 for the
Perfect.
damage.
All right, 8 damage as you, just trying to chop him.
And I'll swing again.
All right.
$17. Or that was a 17. And I will use my strength, strong attack. Right? Yeah, that's what it's called.
Did it
And
hit?
then that'll max.
Yeah, 17 hit, Avalar.
Yeah.
So as you come in with the axe, it feels like it was going to make contact with her arm, and just then she reacts and verbally says something, and her arm really hardens up to almost like a rock solid thing as your axe hits it. Shield.
Okay.
It misses. Well, it hits, but ding! It sounds like metal.
Well, I will. How much was that? Well, that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll pivot around her.
Okay. And that brings it to King if you're done with your turn.
I am done.
All right, King. Woof woof.
And this guy's restrained.
Yep.
Okay, I guess he'll turn around and bite at that twig blight.
This one right here. Okay. 15 does hit. I won't do the strength save because 9 damage kills it.
And since that guy's restrained, I guess he'll run away. 5, 10. What would be best for him? If he goes through here, he's gonna get opportunity attacked. How would be best? I guess he'll just run up here. That'll be his turn.
Okay. Kendroff.
Okay, so I guess I am going to step to here, and I am going to hit her with magic missile at 2nd level. So that's going to be 4 darts at 3 apiece. So that's 12 points.
Each dart hits her skin like it has no effect. It was a shield spell, remember?
Yeah, but shield doesn't
Shield
stop
negates-
magic missile.
It
You take
negates
no
magic
damage.
missile.
You take
It,
negate.
shield negates magic missile.
Yes.
Yep.
Oops. Okay,
Oops.
that didn't work.
Sorry, buddy.
Cool.
That's why I said it.
And
That's
you
why I said
take-
it.
Yeah, it does say it right there, man.
Yep.
Okay. That brings it to her turn. As she pulls her hands back and starts casting a spell. This is interesting.
Oh, great. I don't like that.
A dazzling array of flashing color light springs from her hands. As I roll this much.
Five D10.
Oh, God.
That'd be 32 hit points of a creature that this spell can affect. Creatures within a 15-point cone originating from her. So Sophia, Imag, and she's kind of facing the Moorbander and Nilmer. But so a total of 32 hit points.
Would that hit us even with that wall between us?
That's very fair. That was a 20-foot wall, so it's only Sophia and Imag. Whatever has 32 hit points. So Sophia, how many hit points do you have?
I have 44.
And 69.
Okay. Starting with the creature with the lowest, Sophia, you are blinded
Oh.
until your next turn.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, so 32 minus from your that. I don't have enough to hit Imag.
Oh, it's 32 points of damage?
No,
Oh.
it's based on a hit point total
It's like
count,
I think like sleep
Uh,
is.
Gotcha.
but you are blinded until your next round.
Alright.
And with that, she's going to back off, take an opportunity attack from Imag. 5, 10, 50, 20, right here. Go ahead and take your
Working on it.
opportunity attack.
Critical.
Ooh.
Wow, called it.
All right.
That hits.
So that's okay. So my dice is 2d6, so that's 12 plus 8, 20 damage. Get wrecked,
Nice hit.
son.
Modifier in there?
I'm on the wrong guy, otherwise.
Yeah,
I'd
so as she
sentinel.
tried to turn, as she tried to turn away, her back, you rip a piece of wood chunk off her back. It's not. It doesn't even look like flesh. No blood. All right. So she's there. So let's get these out of the way. 5, 10, 15. Claws at Sophia. 11 hit. Does not.
Does not.
10, 15, 20. Just enough to get Kendra. Claws to Kendra. 9.
Nope.
Does not hit. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's go with Sophia. 6. I'm rolling low.
I don't have a problem with it. I don't see a problem.
I mean,
5,
you could say 12, but that's still
15.
I was
Call-
hiding.
Ah. Point. 14 probably didn't see it, so you didn't do a stealth when you hit it, did you?
No, we didn't, but I can now.
Yeah. I got a 14.
Yeah.
Okay, you're hidden.
Nice.
She don't see you.
She's invisible.
He moves over
Will
there.
do.
15, 20, king.
Not my baby.
8
Okay.
does not hit. Advantage on king.
That's through the wall.
That's true. No merg. 13.
No. Armor class is 14 and more bounder.
Okay. 10. It's going to attack the blue more bounder.
Okay, we all have AC of 14, so it's all the same. That one's gonna hit.
20.
That's
Yeah.
great.
4. No, 30, 20. 4
Oh, okay.
piercing. 4 piercing. 5, 10, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. And I believe 20. And one more is still stuck in a web. He's going to roll a dex. I don't think he did in the last one.
No.
15.
Yep.
10, 15, 20. All right, and that's all of them. That moves it to Neela,
Well,
who has a
I'm stealth, so
Sir-
he can't see me, so I get
He's
sneak on it.
He's searching around. Saw something come over here.
No idea where it went.
Yeah, at it. Stabby spit it.
– 22 hits.
He didn't even know what happened. 21 damage turns him to like sawdust.
Zip, zip.
And Neela jumps out of shadows like a rogue that she is and cuts this thing up and twigs go flying everywhere.
And I will. There's a gap.
Immediately
in the
hide
wall.
again.
You can fit through that gap. I'll allow that's half of 5.
No,
it's probably
I
a
just-
3-foot gap.
I just want
Yeah.
to know if I can shoot through that gap.
Yeah, so it's probably half of a 5-foot square, so it's probably a 3-foot gap. You can definitely see this twig blight here.
Okay, I'll move to here, and I'll
Okay.
hide again. I'll roll stealth. Boom. In the night.
Oh,
Nice.
She blends with the shadows. She doesn't even see herself.
And
you
that's
got
How's
the
that even
palm brain touching her nose and she can't even see it.
That your turn.
It must have been the wind.
yeah, that's my turn.
Here come the baddies.
All right. Giant frog is trying to get out of this cobweb in this tree, and I closed this card. Why would I do
Oh.
such a thing?
Why'd you do
Why would I do such a thing?
So I accidentally closed my character sheet last round.
that? Do that?
When I was done, I just X'd out of the tab. I don't know what I was thinking.
13. He is still in this tree.
Yep.
I really want him to attack Neela because he swallows small things.
Excuse me?
That's what he does. He's a frog. If he bites, you're restrained in his mouth. He's coming. All right. This middle-aged fella is not going to try to shrink his way out of this thing. He's going to cast now as he pulls his hands around. A big flaming sphere is being cast.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fucking great.
I know that spell.
Right. Unoccupied space of my choice, which is right here. I don't have a good way of getting a fireball.
Like a fireball?
It's a fireball. Let's do this.
Yeah, it's a giant rolling fireball.
Yeah,
I've
it's
used
5
it
foot,
before.
So let's do this. It's not a square. It's a ball. Burns that up. So that web should be burnt.
Mm-hmm.
And as a bonus action, he can move it up to 30 feet. Can I grab it? Thank you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh yeah, I remember this spell. We used it last time to get out of the same problem.
Right. So all these
Yeah,
are
I used it.
all everything is in front of him is clear. Right.
Except for his square.
Except for where
his
he
square.
is.
That's right. And Nilberg.
Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna attack the one that's like southeast of me that's just above King.
Okay.
Crit.
Noise.
Quit.
Oh god, 41.
Oh
What is
my
this?
god.
It don't matter.
You also made sawdust.
Yeah.
Okay.
Twigs
so-
are fine.
Start on fire.
31
power?
damage to it.
You got twigs and brush hitting King and Imag as there's more Bounder just clawing the crap out of it.
All right.
Oh, what's for lunch, Pin?
Is it okay with you if after I take their actions, if I move all of us at the same time together?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So then now blue is going to attack the one that's northeast of him.
Okay.
14. Does that hit?
It does hit.
17 slashing.
Okay. He's down.
You got to remember the damage for these guys are 44 plus 5. So if I hit, I'm doing at least 9 points of damage.
Oh yeah.
All right, and then red's going to attack the one that's right above him.
Okay.
20, 12 points of damage.
Down.
All right, and then let's see. Just to make this fun, we're all going to leap and everything. Well, we're going to move over to the left some and then, leap kind of, all at the same time because we could do up to 20 feet high and 40 feet long with or without a running start. So
Okay.
I will come here. He's going to come here. He's going to come here. And this is going to end our turn.
Okay.
Noise.
I like that move. That's a good move.
Okay. That brings it to the man with the shield and the sword, who is going to use his strength to break free.
Yep.
16. He's out.
Finally.
Yeah, he should have 5. 15. 10. 15. Now he's up in here. Up in here. Up in here. But he has no action left.
Getting in my way. Plenty of action there. Hey, Omni.
Hey, Omni. All right. That brings it to Imag.
Alrighty then. Okay, attack number 1 on the dude, right, who just come running up on me. With Winter's Dark Bite. Slash and slash is a natural 1.
Okay.
So I'm gonna assume that one missed. Gonna assume that one missed. Attack number 2.
That misses.
Yeah. Attack number 2 is a 4. Fuck.
Woo!
These are not good rolls.
That
Isaac.
Those
misses.
are not good for me. It's not good for me. shit. Well,
Oh, I just realized I'm gonna roll a d6 because I forgot to roll it on King.
okay. I'm gonna. I'm gonna move to here, and then War Priest my last attack.
Okay.
That way I can get one more attack in. This one is with advantage, even though it's not. It's a 16. Roll just again just to see. 17, 23 to hit.
Let me check one more time. Honestly, I'm pretty sure you hit him. I just want to check. Yep, he hits.
Okay.
We might be in trouble for
11 damage.
23
Yeah, exactly.
hit.
Yeah, if I don't hit, we're in trouble. We're in big trouble if I don't hit with a 23. But that's it. That's the end of my turn. I did 11 damage. Sorry, folks.
That brings it to Sophia.
All right. I'm blind for this turn, right? It's not until my next turn.
Yes, to the next turn.
I'm gonna say that she heard the clanging of Imag's, sword and whatnot. And is gonna swing. I'm gonna assume for disadvantage.
Remind me if
Yeah.
blind is an automatic failure or just a disadvantage. I can't remember.
I think it's
Disadvantage.
disadvantage.
I think it's just disadvantage.
Okay.
Blinded creatures cannot see automatically fail any ability checks that require sight. Attack rolls against this
That's
creature have
ability check.
advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay. Meow. Which one you striking at? Were you trying to aim at? The queen,
The metal
Towards where the
thingy.
metal was, I'd say him.
and that is a miss.
I'll swing again. Because why
She's
not?
whirling around.
18.
Hey, I do have one question. Yeah, I do have one question. Would that end up getting negated just because of the fact that they technically have them flanked? The
I
advantage-
mean, you could argue that.
yeah, that's what I'm asking. So, that's
I have
of
a-
course DM's discretion.
I mean, if you take the
Yeah.
first roll, it's still a 9 and then an 18. So, even if you
Yeah,
take
so
the-
yeah, it
that's
wouldn't have
true.
mattered.
I actually have an issue with that because she is blinded.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
Just thought that
disadvantage either
it was
way.
just something I was wondering.
Fair enough. That's fair.
The
So,
18.
the 18 does make contact. What's the 16 damage?
16 damage.
All right.
Not bad for a blind person.
And again, your axe feels like it's hitting, just like an IMAX sword feels like it's hitting bark.
She has internal like a sigh of relief that it wasn't IMAG.
Me too.
Definitely. That's it with Sophia. That brings it to King.
Well, King, I guess will bite the dude that's in front of him. Chomp chomp. And pack tactics. Imag's there. Might have needed it.
Ooh. You're biting here?
Yep.
That hits him. And that
Shredded
kills
is
him.
the one.
Yeah, sticks and leaves and everything else hit IMAG in his head.
Oof.
Oof.
And let me roll my d6. Oh, that was. I think for his movement, he will go around the corner here.
Okay.
I'll be
Kendra. All right.
So I am going to cast Burning Hands So the 2 twig blights next to Sophia and the one right in front of me have to make a dex save of 14.
Okay.
So Haran Atmaskan.
He fails. Let's try this one. Fails, and the one in front of Sophia fails.
Yes.
So all 3 of them take 9 points of fire.
All right, so they all just burst into flames, giving Sophia a sunburn.
And
All right.
then I'm going to use my movement to just kind of get back over here and take some cover.
Okay. As the blonde woman turns upon Nilmerg, who is in Milburn for, he's surrounded by these panthers
Yep. With tusks.
with tusks.
Not something you see every day.
How do I? All right, on the red one, he's going. I'm trying to figure out how to cast it. I guess I click this button. Yeah, on a first level spell to the red is as she pulls at her hand, a frigid gleam of blue-white light streaks towards the red around her. It's not what I wanted.
That was the damage.
Where is my range tag? Ah, I don't like the way D&D does their spell casting.
Oh, it's because it's a spell save. It's because it's a spell save. There's no.
Oh yeah, it's a Ray of Frost is a save. I have this.
No,
I should know that. No,
it's a
it's
spell
a
attack.
Ray of Frost is a spell attack.
Oh yeah, it does say +5.
Oh yeah.
Rare falls. That's the damage. Where's my spell attack?
You just you're a +5 to hit, so just a D20 +5.
All right, D20 +5. It didn't even tell me that. Whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
It says it here.
18.
That's 18 hit.
And 18 does hit because it's 4. Well, I have AC of 14.
I got you. Okay, so 4 Ray of Frost damage.
That's to red.
That's the red.
Okay.
And she's weak. All right. Twigs. Twig like to more bound to red.
Ooh.
22 hits, 2 piercing.
Yep. All right.
And clearing the field here, but 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, I barely saw the shadows. I'm like, what ones are you moving? I can't see anymore because that side of the wall, for the most part, is all shadowed for me.
Just bring them down. That is it with that. And that brings it to Neela.
Okay. Nayla's gonna take a chance.
Take a chance.
She's gonna take a chance. She's gonna pop her
Alright.
little head out here, and she is going to shoot at them.
Okay.
Ugh.
Goes completely wide.
Oh. Wide enough to hit the
And
frog?
then I'm gonna move back. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide again since I know the DM's hunting for me now.
What? What you saying? What you trying to say? He has a cool little feature. I want to try it.
And it'll be
20? Really? Okay.
Hey, I have expertise in it, okay?
As the head frog tries to break through this cobwebs. 7. He's still stuck in his tree.
It's still
All right.
stuck up on the tree.
Nice webs. I like that. As
That probably saved us pretty good.
Yeah.
the middle-aged druid his hand and he flashes towards the man with the sword and the shield. And green spell light hits him as he catches this as a 2d8 plus my spell. He is casting Cure Wounds on the man with the thing. Come on. Let's roll once.
Cure Wounds is a touch
Cure,
spell.
Cure Wounds is a touch spell.
Ah, you're right.
Healing
You get
word is
tired.
I mean,
Yeah,
healing word is
way,
ranged.
2.
Sorry,
I was like,
I didn't read the things.
it's okay.
Maybe he has a special ability.
no.
My staff of healing has a special ability where I can actually cast it, cure wounds from 30 feet away. But any other time that I've seen, yeah, it's always got to be touch.
Can you cast it with Mage Hand?
Man, you got this, guys.
I'm sorry, we're really on top of our game for
Yeah.
this fight, aren't we?
You are. The only one's in rage is Imag, so he points his hand at him. It's a Thunder Wave comes out.
69 points of damage. I'm knocked out.
It's a 15-foot cube, so unfortunately that's 5, 10, 15. So this guy's going to get it. So it's Sophia. It's a cube, so I think King gets involved in that too.
He's on the other side of the wall.
Where is he
But where are
casting
you,
it?
where are you
Yeah.
casting it at?
Imag, 15-foot cube.
So it's only 5 feet. So it's only the 3x3 that IMAG is centered on. Because it's 15 by 15. It's not radius. It's a 15 by 15 by 15 cube.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, you got it. You're right. So it's my guy and Imag. So
I don't
con
know how to undo
save.
that. Con save?
You just click it when you on it, and you should be able to
Alright, I'm gonna do my con save first.
delete it.
Mhm.
15. You just click it and then do what with it? Oh, you just make more of them is what you do.
Delete it. You need to be on the. Oh.
You just
Oh,
click
this-
it and make more.
Mhm.
Yeah,
No,
Dom,
beyond,
we're still
like,
here, man.
like
We're still
the
here, Dom.
The
Still
clickable,
here.
not the drawing thing.
Oh.
Right, yeah.
So 6 damage to Imag. And I got so much stuff out right now.
Just sit and move
No.
these over here.
My God.
So I can figure out how to delete
And
them.
he's got a con save. He
Oh.
failed.
He knows nothing. He's so sickly.
No, you need get off of the drawing thing and be on like the thing.
Get
where
on,
you-
get
I'm
on
on
the
this-
arrow. Get off the brush and get on the arrow.
I'm on the the arrow. I just it doesn't bring up a thing to delete it with.
Oh, it's just for me it normally.
Oh, there.
Just, like,
You just push the delete
Oh,
button.
there it
again.
I got it.
Avalar's,
I got it.
Avalar fix it. He's fine. Avalar will get it.
It's
I'm
fine.
done-
Fine.
I'm done with this. I'm done with this.
Did that guy just
So
kill his
the man
friend?
with the sword. Yeah, he's killed with a thunder wave. You hit him as his bonus
Killed
action.
his own guy.
As a bonus action, though, he moved his flaming sphere 5, 15 on top of Imag.
Shit, I just unplugged my ears. Sorry, guys.
It's all right. You got to do a deck save.
Me?
Yes.
I did a con
Yep.
save. Do I need to do a deck save too?
Flaming spear is coming right at you. Yes, you do.
All right, then I'm 16 in it. 20 in
Then
it.
you're square. You take half.
Oh no.
Was
She gets half.
for a pass. You made it half of 2d6.
All right, roll it.
Doo-doo.
3 damage.
Nice.
3 damage. All right. Nilberg.
All right, so I will do my attack first, and then I'll have them do theirs. So, obviously, we know what I'm doing and who I'm attacking.
Okay.
Killer.
Does a 14 hit her?
No.
Oh, okay. So next one will be red,
Okay.
and he gets that advantage. 22,
22 does.
16 slashing,
Dead.
oh sweet.
What's
So
left? Bark and pieces go everywhere. She basically collapses like tree bark. It once was flesh, now it's turned. Or once was bark, now it turns to flesh.
well, and because of that, I guess he's gonna move here. Blue still gets his attack, but I'm at the process gonna also move us at the same time.
Okay.
We're all just gonna be like right in front of them, because I know all
Okay.
these are cleared.
So okay.
Blue's attacking.
Okay.
26 to hit.
26 does hit.
18 slashing.
Ooh, slashed him up pretty bad, but his skin feels like bark.
Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And that will end our turns.
All right.
Was
He's
this
gone.
guy still up, Avalar?
That guy's still up.
Oh,
I'm not gonna. He's
totally
right.
overlooked him.
You're fine. I'm not gonna. Just for sake of just, you're at the end of the battle here.
I was just curious if you missed an X or not. I didn't know if I missed something.
Okay, so that's Nilmer's turn. So that guy's going. So that brings it to Imag.
Oh my goodness, it's my turn. All right. There's a bunch of
Your
things
turn. In the
more-
flames.
Yeah, there's a bunch of moorbounders in my way.
Well, you can go right through them. You can share spaces with them. They won't bite you.
Just can't end there.
I just
But
can't
yes.
end there.
Because what
Okay,
the
here's a
spaces
question.
to the next the druid are burned out as well, correct?
Yeah. This one
All right.
is the only
How-
one.
Oh, okay.
And,
My
and,
question.
and he. Go ahead.
My question is, how high off the ground is the giant frog? Can I hit him from the ground? If I go up to take that space, can I hit the giant frog?
What's your reach with the sword?
5 feet.
5, I think it's right now. You can't.
Okay.
He's
You
probably
shoot at him.
Yeah, so I'm
about
gonna
10
just,
feet, 15 feet in the branch.
so I'm just gonna pull the bow out then.
Okay.
And,
I'm gonna say everything's burned between you and him, so
right. I mean, right. I can run up there.
there's
and I
no
can
webs
hit.
between you and the frog.
Right, except for the frog is off the ground.
Correct,
I
yeah,
can't
you-
hit him.
Well, yeah, but you could hit him with a ranged attack.
Right. Yeah, I can shoot him.
This
I
is
can
the only. This is the only stuff that has the webs on it.
I'm gonna shoot him with the bow. But before I do that,
Okay.
as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Divine Favor on myself,
Okay.
which is your prayer empowers you with Divine Radiance until the spell ends. Your weapon attacks deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage on hit.
Okay.
And that's 1 minute concentration.
Okay.
Cool.
That's a nice buff.
So
Oh, one question real quick. You need to run a con save because he got hit because of the flaming sphere. Moorbounder hit him.
Oh.
You know the druid?
Good point.
the druid.
I just thought about that because I can spell. Because I am a druid.
Good point. 11.
That
I think it's
keeps it,
above a
right?
10.
Yeah, I think it's a 10 to keep your con save.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
It's
believe it's 10, yeah.
It's what a 10 or half the damage, right?
Nah, he's trying to keep see if he keeps concentration on this flaming spear.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, but it's a 10 or half the damage, whichever's greater. I think is what a con save is, or the concentration.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it is something
either way, you
Either
got
way,
it. It's either
either
a
way,
9
yeah.
or a 10. You're good.
Okay. So yeah, hunting bow is this is the oh Jesus. So I'm gonna use a superiority die. To roll an to that's okay.
take,
so
take
this
your time.
is
Come on.
yeah.
Well,
Sorry.
take your thought pattern clear. Sorry.
It's precision attack to add to keep it from being so low. Basically, I add a D8 to the attack roll.
Okay.
That's +2, so 13 to hit the frog.
That is, yep, it hits.
Okay. 2d6 plus 3, so 5 plus a d4, which I have to roll. Seven damage. For attack 1.
Are you swinging? Are you hitting it with the bow?
Yeah.
Are you hitting for the bow, or are you hitting with the sword?
What did I roll? Sorry, I rolled the wrong damage.
You rolled the. Yep.
So it's a 6 plus 4 plus 2, 12 damage. Is that what you wanted?
12 damage.
All right.
He's gasping for air, hanging in a tree by the webs.
Okay. That's second shot with the bow.
You had advantage.
I had advantage. I don't need advantage.
27 too. 'Cause he's
27 to
restrained.
hit.
27 hits.
12. We could use the same D4. 12 plus 2 is 14 damage.
Nice.
You killed it.
Okay.
Hanging in a tree.
All right, that was attack 1. I'm gonna action.
Never got out.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm gonna action
Okay.
surge to grab another 2 attacks
Okay.
on druid guy.
Okay.
22 to hit.
Nice.
22 hits.
That's 6 plus 2, 8 damage.
Okay. As the arrow goes flying, hits him,
15 to hit.
stuck into his bark skin. 15 does not hit.
All right. Well, Druid can do another con save.
It's fair. Let's get back this up. Do. 20. 30.
Oh, he got it.
Yeah, that works.
30, 20 at that.
I probably could have done another precision attack, but I won't. And I'm not gonna stay here. I'm gonna move over next to that. Dude.
No, just a like, are you
Not
staying
gonna
in
see,
there?
I wanted to see if he was going to stay there.
I'm sure everybody was like,
Days of World of Warcraft.
I'm waiting for him to stay.
Yep, I was.
That's my days in World of Warcraft. Don't stand in fire. All right. That's the end of Imag's turn.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Sophia.
Sophia's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay.
Big swing. It has to
Meow.
be directly across for advantage, right? Like Nilmurg being over on this corner, not quite enough.
Yeah, Jason. Yep.
I mean, you could move into the, the webs if you want. Then you're kind of stuck there. But we got him right in between us. That's your call.
Would I have to make a save if I am standing there?
If you want to get out,
Only if you want to break free, you can still.
that
stand
works.
your
You do the dex save to see if you get
If
stuck.
you enter the web, you're gonna have to make a dex save to see if you're restrained.
yeah, if you're restrained, you can't. Oh no, you get attacked, but it's
he can still do his attack.
yeah.
but
But
if he wants to move out of there, then he'd have to do a strength check.
if
And
you're
use his
restrained-
action
Stand
to
here,
break
it's
out.
okay.
if you're restrained, is your attack? Never mind. Go ahead. I was
No.
gonna add-
It's okay.
Melee's not going to change anything.
24 for 11 points.
24 hits.
Your attack rolls have disadvantage when you're restrained.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, okay.
A 12 does not hit, you said.
12 does not
I
hit.
will action surge.
Okay.
Let him have it.
That's a 9. And that's a 25.
25 hits.
That's a 1, so I'll reroll it. That's 16
That's
points
a
of
lot
damage.
better.
A lot better. He's not looking too healthy. Still standing.
Tough guy.
Tough.
He took quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, he did.
King. If Sophia was done.
Surrender now.
I guess he'll
He's like surrounded.
go up here and go yum on that.
Nom 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 nom.
Nom, nom, nom.
Fetch a stick.
He's over there playing with. He's over there playing with sticks, man. He's playing. He's not fighting in this thing. He's playing. 19 hits.
It just
All right, good night, Dom.
Sticks.
Punch.
Thanks for hanging out.
Hey, thanks for hanging out, man.
Yeah, bye, Dom.
All right,
Take care,
sticks, leaves, and brush all go flying on Kindros' robes as he shakes his part.
And with like sticks, it's like sticking to like how dogs get like really salivy and like
Yeah.
like to their lips. Sticks are like sticking to that, and he's gonna look over at Kendroth and be like, yeah.
probably little twigs and stuff still, stuck within, his fur and everything too.
Just chewing on a mouthful of bark.
Speaking of Kindroth, as he's being hit with these sticks and saliva dripped in twigs.
Yes. Okay, so my question.
Okay.
I'm gonna move to here, right?
Okay.
My question is it going to cost me? It doesn't say, but is it going to cost me an action to drop concentration on the web?
It does not on the web.
Okay,
Doesn't
so I'm
cost
just gonna drop concentration on the web since he's already out of it anyway,
Okay.
right?
Hey guys, Little Nil says goodnight. He was waving to everybody.
Bye, little Nil.
Night.
And then I'm
Bye,
going
Little
to cast Burning Hands on these 3 guys up here
Okay.
at first level. So it's a DC 14 Dex save. Or
Okay. I want to
14
roll
fire.
one for. I want to roll one for all 3.
Okay.
They pass.
So they're
Just
all
save
gonna
time.
take 7 fire damage.
That's what I thought. All right, so they all die.
Okay. And then I still have like 10 feet left, so I'm gonna move there.
So all these burst into flames. King looks sad because he can't play with them no more.
There's still one over here, King.
And that brings it to, if Kindroth was done, that brings it to that guy who is going to claw at Imag. $19. 2 piercing damage.
Yeah, I guess that technically hits. I got the bow out, no shield.
All right. And that brings it to Neela.
Okay. I guess I'll try this. I'm gonna poke my head out, try to shoot him with my bow or my crossbow.
Okay.
Is there somebody engaged with him?
I don't know. Is there?
It's
I don't know.
it's like half the party.
Shoot over with the other 2 door bounders and. Oh heck! Is that an advantage with 5 people to, and her trying to get one across?
No, I didn't mean to. That was an accident on my part, my fat finger.
Wait,
No, you,
that
you
means
just
what?
get you just get sneak attack.
Didn't mean to what?
I didn't mean to roll with advantage, my fat finger's
Well, you were in
Oh,
stealth.
no. Yeah.
She was
no.
in stealth, so she would get advantage, wouldn't she?
Yeah, she's fine.
Yeah, 24 to hit, 16 damage.
Okay. We'll do it then. Kill him. I hope.
Wow.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
That's my girl.
Through the throat. Just aim right for the throat.
Nice. And he's standing there with his gasping his last air, looking at Nilmerg. As we'll go ahead and end combat because with that final blow, this twig blight collapses. This twig blight collapses.
I'm grabbing that pendant right from now around his neck and just tearing it off, so I can look at it more.
Rip it off. You feel a surge of power you once knew. As combat is officially over.
I grip it tightly in the palm of my hand and I bow my head as I feel the power.
All right, and you start glowing your once deity form glow as you once had. And I'll let you take it from here. As we
Okay,
Yeah,
and
I'll let you take it.
is I lift my head up. Then everybody sees my eyes glowing an emerald green, like all the way throughout the eyes. It's like a bright emerald green. So I have that, and then I put the pendant around, and I said my power has been restored.
I'm gonna kneel. I'm gonna go kneel.
He's gonna walk up and I guess near Imag and kneel as well. And then Colt will come over and he'll like sit and then bow his little.
And as a
Thank you, my
follower of
children.
Milberg, so will Sophia.
I could not have done this without you. And then I lean down while everyone's heads are down, and it makes it look like I'm pulling something else from the druid. And then I tell Imag to look up, and when he does, he sees his flask.
How did
that druid get my flask?
how did the druid get my flask?
Perhaps the vampires were working for him.
Oh, don't say that. That's gonna send us on some weird side quests.
Right. Imag looks completely puzzled, but looks at the flask and now starts to think a lot.
Like, it's mine. It's back.
Also opens it and looks.
And then in the process, I'm going through my things because I'm gonna, and I let you all know that I can no longer travel with you. I will have other responsibilities, but I will always look after you. And I hand Neela the deed to the manor in Phandalin. And I also drop her my pouch of coins. Which, so you know, let's see, what do we have here for Neela?
Check your Discord private message too.
Oh, okay.
Do
I
the
see
vampire story
him hand
makes
the
sense.
deed? Do I recognize it as a deed?
Kintroth?
I said the vampire story makes sense. He did say the Gulthius tree grew from the stake that killed a vampire staked at that spot.
Huh.
Yep.
Now.
And as I drop the coin purse to Neela, I say, I bestow upon you the role of acolyte. Spread my word. And so Neela knows the coin purse has 2,089 gold, 254 silver, and 900 copper. And to Sophia, I bestow upon the spider staff.
Woo! She gleams.
And does Kindroth come over to me as well?
Yes.
Okay. Kindroth sees me take off my ring, and I hand him a ring of protection that has my emblem on it.
Okay.
And I say, if you ever need me, I will be there for you.
Thank you, Nil.
And then I look back at the tree and say, we need to do something about this evil.
Just then, Randolph, I can't remember how to pronounce his name, comes.
Read Roth.
Rudolph comes briskly walking, not briskly, but slowly walking from this path. As I get my freehand tool and make sure I'm on the right layer. He's coming out of this path. He walks up to the group. I see you have found your spirit, as he would say. I wish to remain here as your high priestess to make the citadel in your honor.
I
We
accept.
will cleanse and protect the tree from evil and protect it.
And I will send word to the Enclave to let them know what has gone on here so they can send others to assist you.
I thank you. And he kneels down.
And then as I go, and I'm going to go ahead and I will transform into a hawk. And as I do, my moorbounders disappear. And you all hear in your head, do not forget me, or I will never forget you, as I fly off.
With that, Nilmerk has ascended back to his deityhood. Randolph tasked to protect the connection between this tree with Thunder Tree as its main protector, to protect this tree to supply the mine of Phandalin. So there's 3-way triangle there that we all need to help grow. I will watch over the citadel as this needs to be cleared. And if you want to do it now, no, we can. But now you start feeling the floor shake as the citadel is rising from the depths to bring to the surface. Neverwin Forest.
As we do that, does the dragon get released?
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's Meepo?
Yeah, I was trying not to do a comic relief here at this moment, but he comes in. My jagging. He comes and grabs his white little worm. I thank you all. With that, we'll
Only
With
debating
that, we'll
killing
probably-
Meepo for the dragon. But it's okay. We'll just let it go.
Meepoo. But with that, we'll end this session for this week. It was extra long because unfortunately, I think it's Nil will no longer.
Yeah.
But he has now ascended to where he came from, which is deity that he once portrayed for our group, and will remain there. And now we have a storyline to protect the tree under Nilmerg's name and a citadel in his honor with some acolytes and priests and stuff. So, Nil, it's been a pleasure. I have no words, man.
Yeah.
So you're always
Yeah.
part of this group.
And
Always
I'm
part-
still, and I will still, do what I can when I get a chance, to swing by and everything, guys.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
No, absolutely.
Just
It was
always
great.
welcome.
With everything starting up next week, it's just, I won't have the time, for these games anymore.
Oh,
Yeah,
very fair.
definitely.
But
Super.
one thing I'll allow is, given the fact you're in a deity form and how you were, coming into the group through the stream, you can always give me instructions for your acolyte stuff, and I'll implement it into the story. Always be part of the
Yeah.
story.
Will do.
You are our group's deity, so
You've been a deity to our group since session 5.
Yeah.
So when Nil came
Save
booming in
Sophia.
from the chat.
I do
Yeah.
remember
Save Sophia's life.
Yep.
You did save her life.
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And it's
Very
been fun hanging with you guys. And like I said, if I get the chance and stuff, I'll swing by from time to time.
Very,
Please
very
do.
And
good.
of course, I'll still be around the
Sure.
Discord, guys. So
Oh yeah, definitely,
Absolutely.
definitely.
message me anytime, guys.
Very.
So,
So
I'm
that-
gonna hop off for tonight. You guys take care, though. I appreciate
You
it.
too, Neil.
All right, no, we'll
No
talk to
problem.
you later, buddy.
Later.
Yeah, bye, Neil.
Bye, Neil.
So with that, for the stream, we're going to head in for the night and for Imag Tale for the week. And make sure you catch us back tomorrow, 6 Eastern PM, for Dragon's Rest. IMAG's, or shoot, geez, to have it now. Fully baked homebrew campaign. It's something to have it now. So
Yeah. We're in the labyrinth still. We're
Will
Working our way.
will Avalar make an appearance in the labyrinth tomorrow night?
Avalar will be there.
Nice.
Whoa.
I want to say with silver bells and smiling, but he's
I
we'll be there.
I gotta
He's
adjust
a little-
my
he's a little
background.
upset
I gotta
Yeah,
adjust
he'll
all my
definitely be
art.
there.
Sweet.
Indeed. Yeah. So again, thanks for everybody for coming out and hanging out. Yeah.
Thank you. And yeah, we'll switch it over
thank
to
you.
the end screen.
It was a great
Everybody
time. That was
have
fun.
a
Let's
good
see.
night.
You want to? I don't
sure.
see.
You are
I'm not
following.
seeing
You are
anybody.
following and you liked it. Follow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
Have a
please,
good night,
please.
everybody. Hit that
And,
follow button
and
if
don't
you
forget-
enjoyed.
There's a YouTube channel now too.
That's correct. I don't have that set up as a thing. But Dead XG, thanks for coming. And Ubney, always good to see you. Yeah. That's thanks. No.
And Bully Tom is live. Two Dorks is live if you want to give him a raid.
Yeah, we can. Is that me that's got to do it?
I'll do it right here.
You have power. I have hardly any power.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
So
All the
we'll give
power.
we'll give Tom a raid and
Thanks,
go
everybody.
over and see what he's painting tonight.